Welcome back to The Toast and happy, okay, it's only Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a great day. I am, because I'm joined, or should I said, bonne nuit, millennials.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. I am joined in studio today by a beret wearing, looking like, what's that book, Madeline?
Yeah.
Madeline, little French girl. That's what you look like.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's
Hi,
me.
Joey.
Welcome. Bonjour, bonjour.
Bonjour, bonjour.
Au revoir. Wait, what was I say?
Do you speak French?
Oh la la, Pee-wee. I can get by, but no, I don't.
Like when you were in Paris, were you able to speak the language at all?
The thing is, if you mumble and just kind of like grunt a little bit, it just works out.
And if you have a cigarette in your hand, like you're good.
Yeah, and just keep mumbling. It's day 24 of Jackson Claude on vacation.
It is Jackson Claude on vacation. And Joey is, what is this, your third or fourth?
Third. For Jack's maternity leave. So that's what I wanted to ask you. When do I start getting my benefits? Because I have a tickle in my throat.
Yeah, of course. You know, I'm also feeling like you got me sick, actually. Yeah. I'm also feeling a little tickle. You know what I'm just noticing about you? Something we've never spoken about on the show.
Oh, God.
How many tattoos do you have?
Oh, I have several. I think I have like eight or nine.
You're such an interesting person.
Well, I'm like a leak. There's layers, many layers. This is my first one. This is what it says my last name, and it's the heart of Jesus.
I love. Are you a religious person, Joey?
No, I wasn't. But at the time, it was the thing. It was in Brooklyn. It was in the early 2000s. It was like a very
that was
cool
the vibe,
time.
Yeah.
And then it's the same thing with the hunter. Remember there was like the lodge vibes and everything had everything had wood.
Deers. You literally have like a deer.
Yeah.
What is that? No, is that a deer? What is it?
Yeah. But then I realized it looks like the Jägermeister symbol.
Show it to me like this. I can't really see it. Oh, that's really beautiful. Oh, not
Thank
a gun. You have a gun.
I have a big pistol on my arm too.
Are you a gun owner, Joey?
I'm part of the NRA, believe it or not. I'm joking. No, I don't have a gun because if I already said this, it's dark for this early in the morning, but I would definitely off myself if I had a gun, so I can't have it in the house.
Oh, yeah, it's
I'll have one bad day looking chubby in the mirror, and it'll be over. I can't do it. I mean, I would love to be able to protect myself in a harmful situation,
right? But
it's
you're
not
only
the
a
cards
danger
for
to
me.
yourself.
Yeah.
But, that's terrible.
My inner saboteur once again.
Once again, your inner saboteur.
She gets you.
Rearing her ugly head.
Yes.
I can't with you. You look amazing in a beret. I just want to
Thank
say.
you. Well, I'm growing my hair out, and I've had some feedback, some pushback from loved ones. I've always had a short, but it's like a little pixie cut, like a little buzz cut fade thing. Yeah. But then after the hair transplant, I was like, you know what? If I got it, flaunt it.
100%.
And I was never able to have luscious locks. I mean, I don't want to grow out where people are having trans rumors about me, but I do want to have some flow back. I want leading man hair. Do you know what I mean? Like Matthew McConaughey, just it's a little bit pushed back, rugged, a little wavy, tousled. So
I just want to say, as a loved one, I am going to give you pushback. I don't love that journey for you.
Okay, a lot of people don't.
I don't.
My boyfriend already told me. I just sent him a picture that I was feeling really cute, and he's like, "You need a haircut." I was like, "I'm growing it out."
No.
Remember growing your hair out for prom? It is such a core niche thing.
For prom?
And back with that, but that was before extensions.
I had really, really long hair my whole life.
Yeah.
To my butt crack. And my hair at prom, insert photo here, it was so sick. Down to my ass crack, beach waves. Oh. And then I had this little fishtail braid hook in the back.
What color did you wear?
Black, of course, because I had a fat arm.
Oh.
Yeah. What did you wear to prom?
I wore a 1970s disco style outfit. I had bleached blonde hair, and I had this suit. My tuxedo jacket had a zipper, and then I had this collar, fly collar that was open, big and wide, wide.
And most importantly, who did you go with?
Michelle Marola.
And were you out?
Oh yes,
okay.
I had a full set of acrylics. Tuxedo. I had a full set of acrylics and lip gloss on.
And so you and Michelle went as friends.
We went as friends, yeah.
And what is Michelle up to now?
Oh, she's married. She has 3 kids. She comes over all the time.
Oh, that's actually so sweet. I love that journey for Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle's amazing.
Amazing.
So yeah, that's that. But yeah, back to growing my hair out. I just want to be able to once it's there, trust me, it'll be good.
Yeah.
But it's the growing out phase. That's why I have to wear this hat.
Do you mind removing the hat just so I can evaluate where we're at? I can't believe that, by the way, your hair looks amazing. You would never know that it's plugs.
Oh, thank you. I just had it dyed by Rita Hazan.
You had it dyed by Rita Hazan. Okay, that was not English. I was able to translate for the listeners, though. Yeah. And I just want to say I stand by that. I think you should cut your hair. I'm with your boyfriend.
Well,
I'm not into the long hair.
It's not long hair. It's just hair.
I'm not into it.
Do you want me to do an AI photo and send it to you later?
One of my favorite things to do is make AI photos, trying on new hairstyles.
Oh, I know. I do it all the time.
What app do you use?
I have Gemini.
Oh, wow. I'm a chat girl.
I have ChatGPT too, but she's more for making menus and invitations and things.
Yeah.
Because her pictures, she always makes me a cartoon.
So she always makes me a cartoon too.
Yeah.
Do you pay for premium chat?
Yes, but not the biggest one. The biggest one's like $127 a month.
You know, I do, what is it, like 19?
Yeah, it's like $20 a month. That's just enough.
To get pictures.
Yeah, but then Gemini does the good pictures. That's when you say like, oh, there's like a homeless man in the living room. That's the one that you can get to like, and now people are using it for like gangbangs and stuff.
Right, of course. How are people using Gemini for gangbangs? Oh, to generate images.
I'm just saying there's like, make like 50 guys in a line next to my bed.
And so by people doing that, do you mean you?
I haven't done it yet, but it's like girls trying to get a rise out of their boyfriend, or their moms,
cute.
Their mom sending it to a sister sending it to the mom,
Very
like
cute.
Carol's in the other room with a bang bang.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now you hosted Thanksgiving at your home.
I
It
did.
looked beautiful. I saw you stuck to your word of a red table.
I did. I also noticed some similarities between family members. I was not only the Brussels sprout salad that came out of nowhere. Did you notice that?
I did notice that, but I did notice that you and Jackie had similar tablescapes.
And I never knew she had such a beautiful dining room. That curved wall,
very big, round table,
with the round table and the round
curtains.
The curtains, stunning.
So, and I did get a lot of comments that Jackie copied your table, and while she probably did, I do think it's important for everyone to know we got most of the tablescape items at Home Goods. We vlogged the experience, and Home Goods was pretty crappy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. And so we just took what we could get, which was red.
Yeah, I mean, it's on trend. It was the
your table was beautiful.
Pantone color. Thank you very much. It was the Pantone color of the month.
Oh, was it?
I picked it out. I made it up. I don't know if it was, but everyone, and even Hoda and Kathy and Hoda, whoever they were, at the Thanksgiving Day parade had similar florals to me.
Did you watch the parade?
It was on in the background as I was preparing the home.
Yes, of course. It's just background fodder. It's background noise. Did you enjoy?
I didn't really see anything, but I know that everyone was spooked out by that by that girl Taylor Momsen. She showed up as a goth.
She was spooky.
Spooky. But she was originally
She's a little girl in the
Grinch. Little Hulu.
So
Cindy Lou
Who, and she sings, "Where are you, Chris?" Now, in her later years,
I was like, "Where are you, micellar water?" Trying to get the eyeliner cleaned up, Mama.
In later years, she, of course, is Jenny from Gossip Girl, but she also started and currently participates in some sort of like rock band. Mm-hmm. So in I think a form of taking her power back from like childhood trauma, she decided to release a version of Where Are You Christmas, like Screamo.
Oh.
So that's what she was doing at the parade. Where are you, Christmas?
I saw her at the VMAs and I was frightened.
You saw her in person?
Yeah, in person. She was next to me.
Yeah, a fun fact about you is that you go to the VMAs pretty much every year due to your close proximity to MTV star Snooki.
Snooki, yeah. I do.
And what is that like?
And again, that was over. I wore red. I was setting the tone for the table there as well. I wore all red and burgundy.
Oh, so setting the tone. Well. Yeah, I love that.
It was like Project Rose, my own version of Project Rose.
Yeah. Would you ever? Okay, what's a reality show? And that's actually a great segue into our first story, which I feel like nobody cares. You know the show? What's it called? Special Forces.
Yes, my friend Giudice just won that.
So my first story, sorry for the quick segue, but I do want to get into the Fast 5 stories. Today's episode of The Toast is brought to you by Nanit. Parenthood looks a lot different today than ever before, and the tools we have access to do too, like Nanit. Think about how obvious it feels to track your sleep, your steps, or how you wouldn't leave your house without your smartphone. Well, it's hard to imagine parenting today without a smart baby monitor that lets you see your baby anytime, anywhere, and so much more. So Nanit's the best thing. Like if you have a baby, and if you have someone who has a baby, like get it for them. It's the best gift ever. It's the best smart home monitor system. It connects to your phone. And they recently launched an actual monitor. It's called the Smart Baby Monitor System. So it's a dedicated screen for uninterrupted at-home viewing, paired with the beloved app that everybody knows and loves. You can see your baby when you want, where you want, in crystal clear HD video. Not to brag, I did get the monitor in PR and I posted it on my Instagram, and you guys, you would have thought I got a Birkin. The way everyone who I know personally, and then all my DMs blowing up being like, how'd you get it? How'd you get it? Where can I get it? People have been waiting for Nanit to drop this, and it's kind of like the drop of the season, if I might say. It's really the baby item that we cannot live without. So be the first to take home the new Nanit Smart Baby Monitor System, available only at nanit.com. Go to nanit.com for exclusive deals that you don't want to miss, nanit.com. You guys, Nanit. I don't need to explain why it's amazing. Gives such peace of mind, especially for first-time moms. But this new monitor system is game-changing. I set it up like the second I got it. It was so easy to set up. It took 2 seconds. And it's just so elevated. It's such an elevated experience. Sorry, not to brag. Today's episode is also brought to you by Nutrafol. So everyone's journey with hair issues is different, and the holidays can get really busy and overwhelming quickly. So thoughtful gifts that encourage slowing down and prioritizing your self-care always stand out. With Nutrafol, give the gift of stronger and faster growing hair, an ideal gift for anyone who deserves a boost of confidence and science-backed support heading into the new year. So Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand. It's trusted by over 1.5 million people who see thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months. And this holiday season, Nutrafol is a perfect gift for anyone on your list. Whether it's a mom or an aunt going through menopause, a friend who just had a baby and is experiencing postpartum hair shedding, a husband or father who relies on his baseball hat, to cover up that that embarrassing spot, or yourself, or anyone who's just looking to support their overall hair health. It's probably not something you've ever thought to give as a gift, but they'll be thanking you later. It's really a wonderful experience to go on. I've gone on it. Give the gift of confidence this holiday season with Nutrafol. Whether you're treating yourself or someone on your list, visibly healthier, thicker hair is the gift that truly keeps on giving. And right now with Nutrafol, they're offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription, plus free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and use promo code THETOAST. That's Nutrafol.com. Promo code THETOAST for $10 off. Nutrafol.com. Our promo code is THETOAST, and that will get you $10 off. Today's episode is also brought to you by Quince. Here's the thing about being a great gift giver. When you find something really perfect for everyone on your list, you almost don't want to give it away. And that's what happens when you order from Quince. Everything is so soft, so well made. Really, you're going to be tempted to keep everything for yourself. And you can. Just get something for yourself. Quince pretty much has your whole list covered. Mongolian cashmere sweaters from $50 when you'd normally pay $200 or more. It's the kind of sweater you'll wear on repeat, especially during these cozy seasons. Then there's the denim that really goes with everything. They've got silk tops, skirts for when you need to look put together, cashmere beanies, scarves, down jackets that will actually keep you warm, Italian wool coats, which I feel like this is at the top of everybody's list if you're looking for like a really chic layering piece. They look designer, the ones from Quince. They feel luxurious. They're made with premium materials, but like everything at Quince, the price won't make you panic. They're charging way less than other brands. They work directly with trusted factories. They maintain high standards practices for both craftsmanship and ethical practices. They cut out the middlemen and markups. They're able to pass those savings on to you. So find gifts that are so good you'll want to keep them for yourself with Quince. And I can't stress this enough. Quince is a great place to shop for everyone on your list. But most importantly, I got to put me first. It's also great to shop for yourself at Quince. Go to quince.com/toast for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. They're also now available in Canada. And as the Toast being like the #1 podcast in Canada, they obviously wanted us to let you guys know that. So head to Quince, QUINCE.com/toast to get free shipping and 365-day returns at quince.com/toast. That's quince.com/TOAST. Is it the winners were announced. I feel like they announced the cast. Nobody actually watches the show. And then like, I never find out who wins.
Right.
But I found out who won and I'm shocked because it was Miss Gia Giudice along with Sean Johnson, former Olympic athlete.
Yes.
So it begs the question, Joey. You're asked to do Special Forces, which I do feel like could be in your future.
I mean, if I'm going to do any reality show, it's not going to be one of those the first one off the jump. I want something like can ease into like a summer house where I can like lounge and drink spritzes and
cast Joey Camasta for Summer House 2026.
I run the Hamptons in the summer.
Wait. That's a great idea.
Thank you, Paige. I can take her spot.
100%. Yeah. There is an opening in the bed.
Yeah.
Now, I do feel like it's worth mentioning every time I talk about this story that I was asked to be on this particular season of Special Forces. And I did say no. One, because I was pregnant, and two, because like I could never. Do you know what's involved?
I said I don't even need to know. I know that it's outside and there's like there's running. It's like, no.
Yeah, they like take them to obscure places. I don't know where this season, but they've done Australia. It's always like in the middle of the desert. And the premise of the show is to see if like these, influencers, reality stars, and celebrities can withstand what, the Special Forces go through. So you go through Special Force training, like army crawling and jumping out of helicopters living in a cave and you don't eat. And I cannot believe Gia Giudice won. Now, people forget Sean Johnson. She's like this pretty young thing. She's a former Olympic athlete and a gold medal winning one.
She's been training this for her whole life.
100%. That's the way you should feel your whole life. And I cannot believe, like, I'm shocked at Gia Giudice winning.
I know. Well, she's been resilient for many years. She's been through,
it's so true.
Her personal life is, ups and downs. So she
also been
emotionally
preparing for this her whole life.
Yeah, emotionally she was ready for it. I think, and then her mom Teresa was there on beforehand.
Now the funny thing is that you don't get eliminated. It's like who can stay there the longest. People send themselves home. Brittany Cartwright, relatable queen, went home the first day.
What did they win? Money?
Yeah, and also like press and fame.
Yeah, I would have went home. I would have got my some good one-liners in the first episode and then left.
Yeah, of course. Like a couple of clips, a couple of viral sounds.
Yeah. No, the only one I would do like that is not the full Survivor, but the Survivor does this little influencer thing. They did it last year and I went to some press event for it. It's like Influencer Survivor.
Where it's like a couple of days.
Yeah, it's like a couple of days and you like do the challenges, but like that's like low impact. Like I can sleep outside. That's fine. I can pass out anywhere.
Yeah, right.
That's fine. And then like the challenges are like making a puzzle. So it's like I can do that in the wilderness and you get to fly first class to Fiji. So it's like.
So it's worth it.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, there are a couple of shows that like podcasters, influencers are always kind of, not always, but recently being tapped for. We talked about this yesterday with Remy Bader, Dancing with the Stars being one of them, Special Forces being one of them. There are a couple of shows.
Dancing with the Stars?
No, but we were saying like if you were asked to do it, would you do it? Like it's really hard. I actually don't think that I would.
Yeah.
Would you?
I would do it, yeah.
Yeah.
I have nothing else going on. But you have babies, and
Right. No, it's hard. Like,
hard
you have
to
to
go-
pick up and move to LA. I for one, like, I would never do special forces. And
no.
And I didn't say no last time because I was pregnant. Like, I said no because I could fucking never.
And also, I would try to suck all their dicks. Like the hot guys are screaming at you. I would get boned up.
Okay, so I actually think that's also an amazing segue to our next story,
Yeah,
which I
yeah.
know you wanted to talk about.
I did.
And I need you to explain to me because I only recently.
I'm still not okay.
So I recently started seeing everybody talking about this show. It's a new show on Max and it's called Heated Rivalry.
Yes.
And it's basically like a gay pornography, correct?
Yep. Yes.
Everyone's obsessed with it. I saw it all over I started seeing it on my like social media yesterday. But it's also like a hockey.
Yeah. It's girls and gays are choking. They're gagging.
And I don't know if you know, but like hockey is like a huge thing for female romance.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like there's an obsession with hockey players. There's like, especially in novels.
Well, that's why it's a book. This is based on a book.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense. So tell me about the show. Like,
okay, so it's based on a book. There's apparently 2 books, and so everyone knows what's going on.
Do you
I don't
read
want
the
to
books?
I didn't. I just knew. I just found out about it.
Mhm.
Everyone's tagging me in it and saying, "Look at this, look at this," and then
well, because I saw like a clip and he was like, "You have to suck my dick,"
dick.
and he was
And
like,
he's like,
"You have to suck my dick."
yeah, it's like you learned English quick. So it takes place in.
Wait, he doesn't speak English?
One of them pretends to be Russian. He is Russian. I mean, he's not really Russian.
Oh, so there's a political element too, like America
Yeah.
versus Russia.
No, it's not even. It's Canada versus Russia.
Oh, even more political.
So there's a Canadian boy, and he's one, and there's a Russian guy, and they're on two opposing teams, and they're like the 2 biggest rookies in the hockey scene. They're like, and everyone one to watch. There's press everywhere. They're getting sponsorships, and there are like they're neck and neck for the title of whatever. And I don't know, by episode like 2, they're in a shower together, and the one's jerking off in front of the other one. And it turns into being so this the tension. They're like, I'm not, I don't, it takes a lot to get me going.
Does it?
You know
You're
what I
not,
mean?
so you've been around the block.
Yeah, I need scented candles. I need a cocktail of pills.
A warm oil.
Yeah, and vascular uppers and things, I need it all.
Poppers.
This is like, it's just very, it reminds me of being a schoolgirl again. Like, remember I had my first crush. I've never really been moved. And I don't like gay shit. Like, I don't like gay films and stuff. I feel like they're performative and fake and whatever. But I think girls and gays are getting this feeling of like having that crush and that intimidation of like, oh my God, and like, flirting and like
1,000%.
it is like, it really brings you right into the scene, no matter who you are.
I'm trying to think of like the straight equivalent, like a TV show that I feel like normal people.
Well, they have to be secret. So they have to be like secret lovers. Like no one can know about them because it can ruin their careers.
Oh, so they're not out.
No. They're both like not out at all. And it has to be very secretive because of the, because they're both pretending to be straight. And then also they're going to lose their sponsorship. So they're always sneaking around, like going to the hotels and stuff. And
which
like,
makes it, of course, more titillating.
Experiencing like, their sex for the first time and the flirtatiousness. But it's like, also the emotional element comes in where like, I think the bottom, the biracial one, he's half Asian and half white.
And is he Canadian or Russian?
He's Canadian.
Okay, so he's the bottom.
Yeah, he's the bottom. The bottom.
The Russian would be the top. Like,
yeah, and he's starting to catch feelings. The bottom starting to catch feelings. He's like, so the last episode, there's only 2 episodes out. This is another thing. They're edging you.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Yeah, so I have to
wow,
wait.
I can't believe they're making this much like waves with only 2 episodes out.
Well, I think everyone knows is what's to come. Apparently, there's a tuna melt scene. I don't know what this is about. It's all everyone on Reddit's talking about. It's like, I'll wait for the tuna melt scene. Can't wait to see how it's portrayed. I guess in the books, it's like some like really hot scene. But this guy's ass. This guy's
the bottom.
Can I show it to you?
Please. Do you have a picture of it on your phone?
Of
You
course.
have to Google it.
No, I have it.
Okay.
This is my reaction after I saw it. This guy's ass, the top.
Oh wow, that's like a bubble butt.
Like,
and where did you find this photo?
I just
Malegenerals.com?
No, I just Googled it. Whatever the
this is an insane ass.
What is his name, the actor?
I don't know.
Is it on your paper?
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's Connor.
So first of all, the book was written by a woman.
Yeah, it's written by a straight woman.
Straight?
I'm assuming she's straight.
Rachel Reed. That's weird.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Rachel Reed.
Do you feel like she's accurately portraying queer love?
In this, I do.
Okay. So it's Ilya Rozanov who plays Connor.
No, it's opposite. That's his.
Shane
Connor,
Hollander who plays Hudson.
Shane Hollander plays Hudson. No.
Or Hudson plays Shane Hollander. What are the kids' names?
Ilyas is his drag name. Is his.
Okay, so is this the Russian that you're showing me the picture of?
Yeah, Ilyas the Russian. That's his character's name.
So this is Connor Stories Tushy.
Yeah, Connor Stories.
It's a pargy tushy. Like it's really pargy.
It is the most plump, juicy thing, and you get to see it. And they both have big fat tushies, and it is just like so.
Shocking.
Like hot, and their bodies are just like insane. Like I'm not even attracted to like ripped, like muscly bodies like that, but it's just like I'm a romance novel queen now.
Now let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you watch this show with your man, or it's a solo thing?
He hasn't seen it yet. He's been
busy.
Yeah, he's been home for the holiday, but I don't think he'd want to watch this. I don't think he's into it. I don't think he's really into like this kind of gay stuff. But I think he should watch it. I think it's very eye-opening.
What is the show? I have seen, what's like the classic gay soap opera?
Queer as Folk.
Yes, yes. I have seen Queer as Folk. Yeah. And I feel like this is this generation's Queer as Folk.
Kind of, yeah. But that's like really about like gay people and being out and like, you know, and being accepted. This is like behind the scenes.
Right. It's like kind of putting gay people back.
Well, I don't even know what happens to the books. Maybe they get outed. Like I guess everyone else knows, but I'm saving it for
that sounds like a better experience.
I'm saving myself for the tuna melt scene.
What gay piece of media was like your sexual awakening?
I'm trying to, it wasn't Ellen. For sure.
I'm not surprised to hear that.
And it wasn't Sandra Bernhardt making out on Roseanne.
Okay, why are you pointing to women? You are a gay man.
I don't know. I don't really think I had a gay awakening. My awakening was like, you know, seeing cute boys I had crushes on.
Right, like very standard stuff.
Yeah. Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Classic.
At the time.
Yeah, you're so Taylor Strecker with that.
Yeah. But I think the gay awakening, where did I see I would think maybe Doogie Howser, knowing he was gay in real life.
Oh, that was big for you, for the community.
For me, and just in general, that there was like other actors that were really gay, even if he wasn't playing a gay character. No, I think like early on with Doogie Howser, like we found out that he was homo. And I think that something like that, like seeing representation in the media. The other option was, you know, Pedro Zamora with AIDS and he died. So it's like, you know, that wasn't a great representation at the time.
At the time. Now, I feel like I've asked you this, and I apologize if it's repetitive to people who have listened to like an episode of yours, but your coming out journey.
Yeah.
Walk me through it.
It never had to come out.
It was just obvious.
Yeah, it was the obvious. It was like, girl, if you have eyes. I was doing roller sets in my bedroom at like 12.
Right,
so it was like, the jig is up.
So did you have like an official combo with your parents?
No.
Okay.
I just started bringing boys home.
Oh, great. Love
and they
that.
knew. Yeah.
So easy.
I think my mom was like, Joey, are you queer? I'd be like, shut up.
Queer. I'm cracking up. Now, next up is a little girly news.
Oh.
Millie Bobby Brown. She has changed her name. She got married a year ago.
It's
and
Bongiovi.
now she is Millie Bonnie Brown Giovi.
How do you spell? She changed from Bobby to Bonnie?
So Millie, because she's Millie Bobby Brown.
That's her first name. Bobby Brown's her last name? Is it hyphenated?
Millie Bobby Brown is her name. Oh, like her OG name, her stage name.
But is Bobby Brown her hyphenated two last names, or is Bobby her middle name?
I'm not sure, because now she's going by Millie Bonnie Brown Bongiovi. MBBB.
Pick a struggle, bitch. I can't.
Yeah.
No, she's not married to our friend that has the wine, is she?
No, his brother.
Jesse, our friend Jesse.
And I do understand, like, if you're marrying somebody whose last name is, you know, Bongiovi, of course you're going to take it. That's like if I married a Rockefeller. You are going to catch me Claudia Rockefeller. Like, it is what it is. It's an interesting choice to wait one whole year after you get married. But, you know, they do have a baby together now. And sometimes, like, you feel
She's a baby?
Yeah, they adopted a baby.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they adopted a baby.
Yeah, so she wasn't pregnant.
I remember seeing her pregnant.
Yeah, right.
Well,
so
good for them.
I feel like now when you have like become more of like a family, that's when you change your name.
She's been getting a lot of scrutiny. She had a hard run. Yeah. You know what I mean? I guess everyone it's hard to go from a shaved head girl.
Yeah, right.
Eating
like
Legos or eating Eggos. Sorry. Yeah. And yeah, she's getting that. She grew her hair blonde and everyone's trying to say she can't be sexual or like, you know, whatever. I get it. We've grown up in the media. Right. I don't know about her. Yeah, I feel bad for her. Yeah, she's got a hard run. Now she had to go. Now she's playing again in the new season. Her new show.
Now let's say, hypothetical scenario, you get married.
Yeah.
You keeping your last name? You changing your last name? What are your thoughts on the movement?
I think the thing is, if I was a young girl, I would definitely hyphenate it. I would get it tattooed on my forehead. Now it's just like silly for me, like to change my name
because you're like a public figure.
Yeah, I have one foot in the grave, mama.
Right.
Yeah, and also out of my brand. I don't want to ruin my brand.
Right, I think of it from the brand perspective. Yeah. Like it's hard enough to get people to know like your real name, and then you have to like confuse them. You have to be really, really famous. Yeah. Like when Kim did Kim Kardashian West, I do feel like
I don't know why she did that.
I don't either, but I do feel like it's stuck.
Yeah.
Like you have to be famous enough with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
To then change the name.
I'm having a spasm in my head. I have to get it out.
Please.
Wicked Witch.
Madam Marble, turn it around. Wicked Witch.
And I hate Meghan Markle, so I'm like, Meghan Markle, turn it around, fucking bitch.
That is, by the way, I'm so glad you brought that up.
Meghan Marbles.
Madam Marble, flip it around. Wicked Witch. I'm so glad you brought that up.
Wicked Witch.
What's her name? Michelle Yeoh is having a Lady Gaga moment where she had like made this joke in interviews for Wicked like a couple of times. Yeah. And now somebody stitched together. Like she had this funny little joke when Lady Gaga said, you know, there could be 100 people in a room and 99 of them don't believe in you. Yeah. All it takes is one. And that was Bradley Cooper. And she said it 100 times in 100 different interviews. And they stitched it together and it became her thing. And now Michelle Yeoh is having that with Madam Marble. Flip it around. What do you get? Wicked Witch.
She's so funny.
I'm fucking obsessed Obsessed.
There's a comedian on TikTok that did like a thing of how it came about. Like I forget her name. She's blonde. She was so funny. She like, her skit was like saying to her, like she was a fan meeting her. It's like, oh, do you know something I noticed one day? It's like this. And she goes, who else have you told this, Michelle Yosef? And she goes, no. And then so she kills her
Right.
and then like, steals her idea.
So funny.
It was really
Meghan
fun.
Markle, flip it around.
Fucking bitch.
Seriously funny stuff. Anything new with Meghan you want to discuss?
No, I'm just annoyed that she has that fucking show and I don't.
I know.
It's like,
are you going to watch? This is like the 3rd season now. They're doing like a holiday spectacular.
No, and I don't like all those celebrities. I felt it's like Mindy Kaling. What are you doing in there? Get out of the lion's den.
And that was really awkward.
Yeah, it was.
I love Mindy Kaling.
Me too.
She's my girl.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Do you ever watch the Mindy Project?
Oh, of course, I loved it.
It's literally
the
best show.
She was my all-time favorite character on
TV ever made. So real.
There was nothing like that at the time.
Nothing. And there still isn't. And fun fact, Good Guys host Josh Peck is on. He has a little storyline in Mindy Project.
I was just chatting with him and your husband the other day.
Oh, yes. You were on their podcast. Do you know when that's coming out?
I don't know. I hope it didn't end up on the cutting room floor.
No, it don't. But the funny thing about the Good Guys,
they like to bank
they
it.
pre-record. They're talking about the Oscars 2 weeks after the Oscars have aired. That's just the Good Guys.
Those old men.
And that's what makes them special.
Yeah.
So Millie Bobby Brown changing her name. And I just want to say I fully understand.
Yeah, get it, girl.
Yeah,
that's going to be a hell of a lot of embroideries on towels, though.
Yeah, Millie, Bonnie, Brown, Bongiovi.
Yeah, I would just put a big B.
Yeah, just sort of sums it up. Jackie and I are pretty conflicted when we talk about like name changing. Jackie and I legally, both of us like didn't change our names.
Yeah. My friends don't do that same thing.
And it's not like we were taking a stand or anything. I think it was just pure laziness. And now, if you were to ask me, like, I'm sorry, no, I'm not doing it.
What about your babies? Do you want to have the same last name as your babies?
I know that's what's
getting
like
picked
unfortunate.
Up from school, like, who is this woman?
Yeah, like stranger danger. Call the police. It's a good question. And at this moment, like, I just don't care,
But again, and I know, I think people think we're joking, but really for your career, you do need to keep it.
Of course. And sometimes girls write in for like Dear Toasters talking about like giving up their names and how they struggle with it. And I don't think it should be like just the girls change their name. Like I'm over that. And I'm not like being like a radical, like hairy armpit feminist. I just mean more like whose last name is better?
Yeah.
Whose family has a better, more interesting legacy?
True that.
Sorry. Okay, next up. Everybody wants to kill me because like I've been talking so much about weight loss. Like Remy was on yesterday. We did a whole episode.
Bring it,
and I'm sorry, like it's just who I am.
I binge ate this weekend.
So I almost didn't choose this story, but I do want to talk about Amy Schumer. She's posted this like kind of turnt Instagram talking about, her weight loss. There's so much.
Did she lose weight?
Oh my God, she's
Let me see.
1 pound. Let me show you. You're gonna die from this photo.
Okay, girl.
Oh, she posted on her Instagram. 2 seconds. Hold on.
Well, she struggled with things. So she had a bad pregnancy.
She had a bad pregnancy. She had a like kind of crazy condition where her face blew up and like it could have been really
right.
Look, okay. So skinny.
That's real?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's her Instagram.
That's AI.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like when Adele came out and did her thing.
So then she posted this video and it's raising a lot of like flags. She said it's like a video and has so much text over it. Like this is what it looks like and it's like moving in the background. I never wear jewelry. I don't get Botox or filler. I didn't lose 30 pounds. I lost 50. Not to look hot, which does feel fun and temporary. I did it to survive. I had a disease that makes your face extremely puffy that can kill you, but the internet caught it, and that disease has now been cleared. Sorry for whatever feeling this is giving you that I lost weight. I've had plastic surgery over the years, and I use Mounjaro. Sorry to anyone that feels let down. I'm pain-free. I can play tag with my son. And then she has like text that's sideways. Whatever ends up happening with me and Chris,
who's that, her boyfriend?
Her husband, has nothing to do with weight loss or autism. Fingers crossed that we make it through. He's the best.
He can't handle her new life.
Happy to share more if anyone has questions about how I'm looking or feeling or where I am in my perimenopause process. Now, people freaked about the Chris thing. I feel like, I don't know Amy Schumer, but I feel like she's joking. You know?
I feel like she's saying she's so hot now her husband might leave her.
Yeah, it's like a joke. No, she might leave her husband because she's so hot now. Like it's a joke.
I get that. Yeah, that's exactly what I got from it.
Me too, but everybody's like, now they're like surfacing old things she said about him. Like I feel like they're fine. Like I need everyone to calm down. And this is just what I was talking about with Remy yesterday. Like whenever a woman specifically loses weight, like they have to explain themselves in like an essay. Like who gives a fuck? Yeah. Jelly Roll's not explaining himself. Everybody's like, Jelly Roll looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like who gives a fuck?
Good for her though.
Totally, she looks amazing.
She looks amazing, and she's able to keep it up with her son.
What do you think? Like, is your dream weight? Is there a number in mind?
Like probably like 180.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Under 200 pounds for sure.
Got it. When was the last time you were?
Oh, I don't know. Probably 13.
Birth? Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you a big kid?
I was. Yeah. I was
were.
a skinny like a middle school, not middle school, no, a skinny like elementary schooler, but then I blew up like middle school when I realized
like puberty, hot lunch, yeah. And what kind of like environment was your home? Like, did you eat, like, were you encouraged to eat a lot at home, or were you encouraged, like, were you
eat a
toxic
lot.
almond mom?
Yeah, no, like not almond mom at all. We were picking out all the time.
Because you're Italian and like, Sunday dinner.
Yeah, so it was like, it was just always chubby. And then like, and then I became anorexic like shortly after high school.
And
I was 130 pounds.
Oh,
I have
that's
pictures.
really, you do. You have to show me.
It was, I looked like Skeletor.
Yeah, like not good.
No, and I was trying to like, be a supermodel and keep up with the gay scene at the time.
It can be very toxic.
It was very toxic. And I remember I fainted once from not eating. My father woke me up, shoving food in my mouth, screaming, "You're not a supermodel. You're not a supermodel." That's
very DJ Tanner of you.
Yeah, it was. And I was like, "Yes, I am."
Oh my God.
And now look at me. I still am.
And now you're perfect.
Yeah. I would like to get down to like that.
Okay.
If I could. I just have to put my mind to it.
I know. It's so hard.
And, they say like, it's, everyone's like losing all the weight on their GLP-1 journeys. Mm-hmm. And for me, I am losing it, but it's also like insurance and safety nets. Like, I know if I start eating like salads, I'll be like lose all the weight. But this is like, I can pig out like a pig and not gain the weight.
Right.
But I'm a plateau queen.
Right. Listen.
Is a plateau a French word?
No.
Okay.
It does sound, and it's spelled with that E-A-U.
Teal?
Very French. I feel like if it was French, it would be like an X at the end. Plateau.
Oh.
What's your favorite French word?
Probably baguette.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And where do you think is the best baguette in the city?
I haven't really ventured into the French patisseries yet, but I did order Citarella yesterday, and they do have the French ham I like there.
Yep.
They do have Comte cheese, C-O-M-T-E. I don't know how to say it the right, how
Comte.
And in English, I don't know how to say it.
Right. I don't know the
how
translation.
It translates it. Yeah.
And where do you think is best French food in the city? Have you ever eaten at Frenchette?
No, I haven't, but I'm looking for a French restaurant for my birthday.
Frenchette is sick.
I was going to go to Le Cuckoo.
Oh,
is
very
that nice, or
Real Housewife of you.
Is that too like
it's
tacky?
It's a little touristy, like at this point.
Yeah, okay, then I don't
But
want
I'm
that.
not big in the French
But Daniel
scene.
is like fancy ones like that is too high end for like me and Snooki to be sitting at.
Okay, that was my question. Like, what's the vibe? Like, is it you and your man on a romantic
It's
thing?
me, my man, and like Nicole, and like and a couple friends. Just like, fun night out, but I want it to be like remind me of home.
Right.
But I don't like, I know, without having to hop the pond. But I don't want it too fancy where she's like no one can eat anything because like, they don't have the palate.
Right. Escargot.
I do. Yeah, but it is a little. Thank you for saying that. I'm going to find something different. Is Frenchette chic though?
Very chic.
Oh, so should I go there instead?
Yeah, very hard reservation to get. So get to work.
I'm sure there's toaster there.
Get to work. If there is a toaster there,
you've been?
You have to get the roast chicken. It's like the best roast chicken in the city.
Who do you know? How can we get in there?
But I've only been there once. It was somebody else's reservation. Like it's impenetrable. You can like wait outside. It's like
I can't do that.
I know.
Can you get me into the Polo Bar?
You would have to ask Ben's offer. Yeah. Can I interest you in a fifth and final story?
I'd be honored.
Today's episode is brought to you by Minky Couture, as Joey and I are both, sort of the faces of the brand that everybody's calling the Birkin bag of blankets. So you will never want to get another blanket ever again once you get a Minky Couture blanket. And I know what you're going to say, and I said it myself because Jackie got a Minky Couture blanket first, and she was like, Claudia, you have to get one. And I said, no offense, like a blanket's a blanket. And I've never been more wrong about anything in my life. These blankets are so soft, so luxurious, it feels like cuddling with a cloud. They are the creators of the original Hugs blanket. So you guys have probably seen on social media like all these blankets that look like Minky Couture, but they're different companies like literally copying Minky Couture. Minky Couture is a creator of the original Hugs blanket. It's a stretchy, plush, and double-sided blanket that truly hugs you back. You've never gonna have a blanket that comes even close to feeling what Minky feels like. And then as a brand, they're just amazing to partner with. We're super proud to be partners of a female-owned businesses started by a mom who just wanted to provide luxury and comfort for her baby. Like, what more could you want? They're also very passionate at Minky Couture about giving back to the community. They've donated over 100,000 mini Minky blankets to NICUs across the country. It's the best blanket ever, and use our code TOAST for half off all full-priced items. So the website is softminkyblankets.com. The code is TOAST. At checkout, that will get you 50% off all full-price blankets. That's half. Half. Softminkyblankets.com is the website. The code is TOAST for 50% off all full-price blankets. Thank you, Minky Couture, for sponsoring today's episode. Today's episode is also brought to you by ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program with a quick message. You know your pet is a part of the family. You do anything to keep them happy, healthy, and safe, right? But those vet bills, yes, they can add up quicker than you'd think, and that's why it's worth checking out the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program. Pet insurance can help manage the vet bills so you can focus on what really matters, making sure your pet gets the care that they need when they need it, and a little bonus is that there's a perk for enrolling. So when you enroll in an ASPCA Pet Health Insurance plan, you could get a $25 Amazon gift card. It's a little treat while you're doing something great for your pet. The program offers customizable accident and illness plans, making it easier to get your pet the care that they may need. It's been around for almost 20 years and has covered nearly 1 million pets in that time. You can tailor your plan to fit your budget, your lifestyle, and your pet's particular quirks. Because vet bills never show up when it's convenient, do they? Well, no one can speak to that better than me. Remember that time Theo died just like in a week because he had cancer and he was literally 6 years old. And I didn't even have pet insurance. I don't want to talk about it. Before I got Romeo, I actually got pet insurance before he came home because I was like so scarred from the last time. So explore coverage, learn from my mistakes, and visit aspcapetinsurance.com/toast. That's aspcapetinsurance.com/toast. Eligibility restrictions apply. Visit aspcapetinsurance.com/Amazon terms for more info. This is a paid advertisement. Insurance is underwritten by either Independence American Insurance Company or United States Fire Insurance Company and produced by PTZ Insurance Agency Limited. The ASPCA is not an insurer and is not engaged in the business of insurance. Today's episode of The Toast is also brought to you by Legacy Box. You've heard us talk about Legacy Box all year long, but now is the time to take advantage of their best sale of the year. It's their Cyber Week event. So Legacy Box is the most meaningful gift that you can gift this holiday season to family or even to yourself. It's a simple, safe, and effective way, trusted by millions, to digitize your analog media. For a limited time, you can preserve your tapes, film reels, photos for as low as $27, which will save you hundreds of dollars. So what Legacy Box is, it's a way to digitize treasured videotapes, film reels, photos. I grew up in the VHS era, not to age myself, but a lot of us have like childhood memories on media that we cannot currently watch. And so Legacy Box is a professional digitizer. They do it super safely. They do it all in the States. Everything is done by the hands. They're converting your media to digital copies that will be protected. If your tapes are sitting in an attic or in a basement in a box, they're subjected to floods, to mold, to the elements. And you just really don't want to destroy your family's home movies, do you? Well, after 10 years in business, Legacy Box is the world's largest digitizer. They've helped over 1 million families receive their favorite memories. So think of all the Christmas mornings that you recorded. Well, relive those this Christmas morning with Legacy Box on the big screen. And hurry, because Legacy Box best sale of the year will not last long. Visit legacybox.com/toast for an unreal 65% off during the Legacy Box Cyber Week event. With limited quantities that are ready to ship, this deal will go fast, so shop Legacy Box's lowest prices of the year now at legacybox.com/toast. Buy your Legacy Box today, send it in when you're ready, but take advantage of the sale, legacybox.com/TOAST.
Yes.
So there's a documentary.
A shockumentary.
A shockumentary. Okay. So Sean Diddy Combs, this clip went viral from the trailer. He was seen having a very heated conversation with his lawyer. It's a first look at the forthcoming Netflix documentary about his legal struggles. So Netflix dropped the 56-second trailer for Sean Combs, The Reckoning, on Monday, including a clip of him in a hotel room 6 days before his arrest. He said, "We have to find somebody that will work with us that has dealt in the dirtiest of dirty business," the Grammy winner said. He's on the phone with his attorney. Combs, who was wearing a black athleisure set. He
and
appeared, just a regular head. He appeared anxious as he repeatedly bounced his knee up and down. "We're losing," he angrily said. The following week, he was detained and charged with transportation to engage in prostitution, racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. So I was shocked to see that there's footage from this time. So he's consented to filming.
To letting, and he also consented to releasing this.
Right. So I'm curious, like, what angle the documentary, because 50 Cent is in it. Did you see that?
No, but
he's producing it.
Oh.
I'm confused about where the Combs documentary.
I think it's like trying to prove his innocence, like receipts type shit.
So he's
not innocent.
producing
I'm not saying he's
it?
innocent, but like I'm saying, like he's probably trying to like make clear his name in some way and angle it in a way where so people have feelings for him again. So when he does get out, he could have some sort of life.
So 50.
I'm assuming. I have no idea what's going on.
This is 50 Cent's Diddy documentary.
And that's
so it's 50 Cent, I guess, committed his life to destroying Sean Combs.
Oh, he is. Oh, that's what I say. Because P. Diddy, Sean Combs doesn't get involved. I'm sorry.
That's
50
what I'm
Cent does not get involved in shit and like off shit. He's like a real person.
So it is executive produced by his longtime rival, Curtis Jackson, also known as 50 Cent.
So this is a
hit piece.
A hit piece.
It's a takedown.
What is it called? A scam.
And then I saw that they cut to 50 Cent like talking about the documentary, and he has the biggest
slam piece?
smile on his face. Like he cannot stop smiling. Like I think he's so excited. And I actually think we need a Diddy documentary. I feel like they make a documentary for everything. And sometimes, but there's so much. And I feel like I actually got lost in the sauce. Like
there's already a heist, a Louvre heist documentary on Netflix.
Is there?
Yeah. The time by time, they have like eyewitnesses that were in
You're kidding.
the room at the time.
That's a good one. I would watch that.
Well, I have to for my culture.
Right. For your country, for king and country. Now, did you serve in the French army?
I know. I served in the Lambaret district. It was a trench coat though.
Oh, got it.
Down the street.
Have you ever been to Amsterdam's red light district?
No, but my boyfriend was just there though.
Have you been to Thailand's like Ladyboy?
No, not yet.
No, I feel like maybe you should take a trip.
But I don't want to go there. That looks very desolate. I have to ride around on a motorcycle. and then compete with all the other lady boys. It's
right.
It's my thing.
I feel like your hat would fall off on a Vespa. Terrible.
But I would go to Amsterdam. That looks lovely.
Yeah. Like the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
But everyone goes to Amsterdam. Like, back then it was like everyone went there because mushrooms and weed were legal. Now you can have that here.
Right.
So like unless there's a more dangerous drug I can have that I can't get here, then I'm not really going all
Amsterdam
the way over
sort of lost its allure.
Yeah.
Now, are you ready for Dear Toasters, Joe? Our weekly advice segment where we try to help out the girlies in need.
Yes, I love doing this.
Now, I did choose these specifically for you because I feel like, sometimes we need brutal honesty and there's nobody better.
Oh, yeah, I have no filter.
So if you guys are interested in ever hearing from us, feel free to shoot us an email, deartoasters@gmail.com, or you can head over to our website, thetoastpodcast.com. There's a submission box. Both methods of submission are totally anonymous. And if you have written us and we haven't read it yet, it's either because it's boring or it's poorly written. So feel free to try again. Are you ready?
Yes.
Girlies, help. My 32-year-old brother is single, gay, and has thinning/balding hair.
Oh, Mita.
He's clearly self-conscious about it because he's now growing his hair out longer. And
This is for my boyfriend. This is for my boyfriend.
I'm fucking crying. Okay. He's clearly self-conscious about it because he's growing his hair out, and respectfully, it looks terrible. Sorry. I'm not laughing at you and the boy. I just want to say I'm laughing at Joey. How can I help him help himself without being an overbearing, bitchy sister? He just moved to Minneapolis. He gets his hair cut at Cost Cutters, which I assume is like Supercuts.
Oh my God.
This man needs an intervention. It's the holiday, so I feel like I could gift him something that would help. Any ideas?
I would. Nothing. Gays love nothing more than a makeover.
Yeah,
or like a makeover montage.
Yeah,
I would be like, I would suggest a makeover. Look at guys like. I think at this point, shaving his head might be the best thing. Like buzzing his head.
Yeah.
Take pictures of like Jason Statham and hot bald guys. I'm like, oh my God, look at this look. And but don't even mention. Talk about the clothes first, and then he just happens to be bald, shaved head.
What is the consensus in the gay community about bald? Is bald in? Is bald out?
I mean, I think if it's
depends on the person.
Balding never looks good on anyone.
No, not balding. Being totally bald, like shaving.
Yeah,
your
no,
head.
that's the most option you'd want because
I agree.
There's no other kind of option for people, and I think it looks the best. And most times they look better with their head shaved.
They definitely look better with their head shaved than with the Larry David ring.
Yeah, you can't have that.
Terrible.
And you get a whole new persona with it. Like you have a bad like you're the villain all of a sudden.
So how do you?
I would show him I would go to the Gemini on Google Gemini.
Oh, make
some AI renderings of different styles, or suggest Dr. Tutela for a hair transplant.
From New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Well, I would love to know your financial situation. Are you in the business of being able to gift a hair transplant? Because that obviously seems like the obvious choice.
Am I?
No, the girl writing in.
Oh yeah,
she said I want to maybe get him something for the holidays that will help. But can you get him hair transplants? What's your financial situation?
Or you can get him a good lace front from TikTok.
A trip to Turkey.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel like it would be easier for her to help this brother if he was straight or if he was gay? I feel like straight men
would be easier.
Yeah, they'll just do whatever you say.
Yeah, because the gay's gonna get pushback.
Right.
And no one needs that.
From the community.
From a disgruntled queen. Yeah. She's already ticked off.
Okay, ready? Dear Jackson Claude, well, Joey and Claude, I recently hosted my father's birthday, and my younger sister offered to make a very beautiful ice cream sundae spread instead of a typical birthday cake. She brought ice cream and various toppings from her absolute favorite hometown ice cream shop, and it was really wonderful. But when the party was over, she pulled out a cooler, and in typical little sister behavior, she packed her ice packs and took all the leftover ice cream. I will say it was a little expensive for ice cream, but I'm worried that she does this at other parties with other friends. How do I handle telling her she should have just left the leftovers without hurting her feelings? I do love how much she helps out when it's needed, but I'm a concerned big sister.
Well, big sister being the operative because she wants to eat all the ice cream.
Yeah, of course, big fat big sister.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, does your sister have let's pretend your sister has a pattern of bringing a cooler to different affairs. You're at a dinner party.
She brings a wagon.
Right. One of those,
it's a
Taylor Strecker has it. What's that thing called?
The Husky.
With an H. The wheelie
Hunter.
thing.
Hulken.
Yeah. Is she bringing a Hulken back to all dinner parties? Then the thing is you do have to have an intervention. But if she did something nice and just wanted to take the ice cream home with her, you're being a little bit of a bitch.
Yeah, I think the option. I think the same thing as if you go to a house party and you bring wine or liquor or something and you take it back with you.
Oh, do people do that?
Not at my house.
Of course
they'll
not.
get clipped.
Let me ask you a question. What is your take on leftovers? Because I
get it out.
Yes, okay.
Get it out. I don't want anything in the house ever. I throw things out. I call my cleaning lady once a week to come on her off day just to take shit out of the house. I don't want it.
Jackie and Ben call me the sweeper because I'm always sweeping shit up. I'm throwing away family heirlooms. I'm throwing away everything.
Get it out.
I hate shit. I didn't know that about you, that you have sweeper energy as well.
Yeah.
And I'm the same. I hate leftovers. I have never once taken something home
Yeah.
and eaten it the next day. Like, I know it's a waste of money, of food, and there are people dying who I know.
I'll do it if I know I'm going to be wasted and want to pig out. Like I pre-know that I'm going to be a fat pig and like want to like eat it. And I'll do that. But like, yeah, leftovers. First of all, like at the house, I'm never going to eat it again. And then I just don't have room in the fridge. I want everything out of the fucking house. So I give away everything.
Me too.
I have Costco sized things of like to-go containers in my closet. You would think you would think I work in like a restaurant. Just to get everything, get it out.
So when you cook, because you're like a big chef.
I cook overly. I make so much food. And
you do? And then what do you do with it?
I end up giving it away or like throwing it out.
Oh, I know. I'm the same way, but like I just hate shit in my house.
Is that Tower Load?
Yeah. So my lip liner, if anyone wants to know, this is Tower 28 shade. I feel like I've penciled off the shade, you know, 01C4. And I'm pairing it with this Rhode lip peptide.
Oh.
Yeah, have you tried these?
I haven't tried that one, but I know they have the phone case with it. I'm wearing homeoplasm. You can only get it in Paris. It's a nipple cream that they use for nursing mothers.
Yeah, I'm familiar. It's called Lancino.
Oh.
It's a brand. Yeah, I used it. It's a French brand actually called Lancino. Oh, and also lanolin. They both make nipple cream. And when I was like needing nipple cream, put it right on my lips. It's better than like Aquaphor.
It plums.
So
Tower Load, I was telling you earlier, there's a gay porn site called Tower Load, and I was looking for the spray because my friend I wanted to get that red spray. So I went to
spray?
There's a Tower 28 makes a spray.
Oh, setting spray. I thought you meant a red spray from the porn site.
No.
Okay.
So then I went to to Sephora, and I was like, "Do you guys have Tower Load?"
Oh my God.
And she's like, "Tower Load?" She goes,
Did she Google it?
No, she didn't Google the thing. She goes, "Oh, you mean Tower 28?" It's like, "Oh, that's what it is."
Oh my God.
And she brought me over the Tower 28.
What's your porn website of choice?
Hamster, X-Hamster.
Is that for animals?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I don't know why it's called that.
Well, yeah. Okay, sorry, I was confused.
I don't know why it's called that, but I think that's the one I used to use. Yeah.
Would you ever be a porn star, Joey?
If I was endowed and had the body, yeah, I'd be disgusting.
Right.
Yeah. God knew not to give me a big dick.
I actually
I'd be ran through.
I actually like shudder to think like what I would be like if I was like always my life like very naturally thin and small. Like I would end up like.
But I think the thing is that's a hard question. If I always had that, I probably wouldn't be a pig. But since we've been fucked with our whole lives, like, you know, with our bodies, it's like if I finally got that, then I would be disgusting. Because I waited my whole life for this.
Right.
I'm not going to give it up now.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Hello, Jackson Claude. I need your advice on how to respond to declining my father-in-law's friend requests on not one but two social media platforms. In the past, I know my father-in-law has been using his late wife's phone, watching my stories on her Facebook and Instagram page. And with the holidays coming up, I know I'm going to be asked about it, and I get a pit every time I think about addressing it. I have zero problem with confrontation, but out of respect to my husband, I'd like to try to maintain a level of cool. My husband does not have social media, and I know that my father-in-law uses it to see photos of our kids. I just don't find it necessary to be friends with him on social media. Thanks. I'm sorely in need of some help with the words.
I originally, when I first heard it, it sounded like there was a creepy undertone to it. Then I heard about like, he's just an old widowed man. He wants to see his grandkids. Like, then I was like, oh, I feel bad now.
Yeah. So every now and then we do have to set a Dear Toaster straight because we usually try to take the side of the girl. Like, if you're writing into Dear Toasters, you're always right.
Yeah.
Every now and then we get hit with something like this. Like your poor widowed father-in-law just like using his dead wife's phone so he can see pictures of your grandkids. Girl, accept the fucking friend request. Like seriously, how evil
And unless you're
are
posting
you?
like pictures like you and your bikinis and your girls, you and your girlfriend's girls trips. I think if you're just posting pictures of the kids and his son and stuff, I think it's, you know, it's sweet and he wants to just see that.
I completely agree. Can I try on your beret?
Yeah, I'd be honored.
I thought you'd never ask. You don't have lights or anything, right?
No, I don't have it yet.
Okay. Which side, right or left?
I think it's a woman's own choice. I think that side looks better on you.
Okay.
Whatever side you part, is that your, where do you part your hair? Do you go that way?
Okay, I don't look French. I look like I'm delivering newspapers.
My whole tits are out. No one even said anything.
Okay, wait. I'm like really struggling. Okay, how's that?
I love this set.
How do I look?
It's very chic.
Is it?
No, you look like you should be going to the Christmas spooktacular. The tree lighting. Can you get me invited to the tree lighting? Do any toasters work at the tree lighting?
Can I say I've literally never looked more gorgeous?
I know.
Now, I'm looking at the monitor.
And they come in every color.
Really
Next time I go to Paris, I'll get you one.
Oh, is this straight from Paris?
Yes. Are you kidding? I would have an imposter.
Okay, like I just like can't really keep it on. It's like hard.
I have a Harry Josh pen you can use.
Now,
clip.
okay, like in the camera, it looks really stupid. But I just want to say in the pictures that I'm taking, it looks amazing.
And look at these curtains. Can I have these curtains?
You'll have to talk to Chris. That's really gorgeous. And what material is that made of?
It's cashmere.
Really? Where'd you buy it?
No, my boyfriend got it for me. When I landed, he had this as a surprise for me.
Can we talk about your boyfriend?
Yes, we'd be honored.
He's been coming up on my TikTok, so I've been like
Has
stalking
he?
a lot. Yeah.
Stop.
How did you guys meet?
We met It was after I was at a work party for Barstool, and we had this like Christmas, or was it Chris? Oh, summertime. It was the end of like summer party for we had it at Mr. Purple on the rooftop.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where I'm aging myself. And then after we went to some bars, we were bar hopping on the Bowery, and I walked, and we rented the bar out, sort of like the back room for whatever. And I walk in, and now I'm tipsy and I'm feeling myself, and I just saw he was the first person I saw, and I walked in there, and I was like, I have no shame, so I said to him, I made a pass at him walking in.
What'd you say?
I said, "Yo, you got a fat ass."
So romantic, like it's insane.
And then we started flirting throughout the night and stuff, and then we just kind of met and started hanging out.
That's really beautiful.
Yeah.
And another question for you, and the toasters were really mad at me for the last couple of times not asking you this.
Oh my God.
What's the tea that you don't don't follow each other on Instagram anymore?
The tea is I never followed him to begin with.
Oh.
So I didn't.
Okay, so there's no tea.
So it was always like we always had like at the beginning I always had like that like rivalry thing with him. So it was a joke at the beginning that I didn't follow him.
And then when you left, you didn't feel the need to follow to keep up.
No.
What do you think about Out and About still going on without you?
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, good.
And what do you think about that?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Get it, girl.
I saw Kathy Griffin was on.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she was also on the Good Guys podcast.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
I did see that. Good. Keep it up, girl.
Keep it up.
Yeah.
Now, what's new for Joey? I hear you have a brand deal launching today.
I do. I'm not allowed to speak of it.
Oh, you're not?
Oh, I am allowed to speak of it, but you're not allowing me to speak of it.
Well, here's the thing. One of today's sponsors is Minky Couture, which we love. Don't forget to use our code. And Joey is actually about to become a new brand ambassador. For the brand, the Birkin bag of blankets.
Yes.
And we're so honored to have you join the Minky family.
I am. Thank you very much. I'm so excited. And not only that, I have my ring sizer coming from Ring Concierge from Sydney.
Free product.
Today. So I am getting a nice ring.
I love that. I'm so glad that you are. I know you're not getting healthcare from your time here at the Toast, but you are getting free product, which is almost better than healthcare. Yeah.
I finally got Simon, our friend Simon Huck.
You got candles?
No, I need candles. I got let me.
Oh, also good.
Yeah, I got.
Which one did you get?
I got all. I think every one of them.
Yeah, they have like the fake GLP-1. It's like a Nature's Ozempic type of thing.
Before.
It's pargy.
Yeah, I didn't get that one in the mail. I already have that in my drawer. The sleeping ones I took two last night. I love
those sleeping ones.
They taste
delicious.
So good. I want to eat more, but I'll get in trouble.
What does Joey keep in his nightstand?
Oh, I can tell you.
Yeah.
I have my Aquaphor stick.
Of course. Oh, the stick.
I like the stick.
Okay, so I have the stick also on my nightstand right now. It's not my favorite.
What is your favorite?
I like to squeeze it out of the little tube.
I put too much on
Not the tiny tube. Yeah, of course. Nothing comes out on the stick.
You rub it under your eyes like this? You have to put it under your eyes.
Oh, really?
Oh, it plumps.
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
I'll do it. Plumping. I just have that. I have a tissue box. I have a diptyque candle. And I have a picture of me and Bay.
Where's the picture from? Paris?
No, it's from the Hamptons.
Oh, such world travelers.
But then on his nightstand, I have...
Do you guys live together?
No, but
he just like spends a lot of time.
Yeah, when he sleeps on his side.
Mm-hmm.
I have, I think some, I have flowers on each.
Lovely.
I do flowers.
Are you a big cuddler?
I am, but I get hot very quickly.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And what about, are you big spoon or little spoon? I don't want to assume.
Yeah, I'm just huge. Yeah, so.
No, and your man's like so like cute and small.
Petite.
Yeah, petite. I love that.
Yeah.
What does your man do for work? If you don't mind me asking.
He is in between careers right now.
Love that.
Yeah, he's
Aren't we all?
Creative. He's gonna do something creative.
A creative.
Yeah.
And what would you say is your favorite thing about your boyfriend?
His confidence.
I love that answer.
Yeah, he's just crazy confident.
Where do you get your confidence from?
That's the only thing I got that I had. It was people get what they have, and that's the one I got.
Right, like that was the card you were dealt.
Yeah,
I love that.
Comedy and confidence. I think we both have that.
Yes, 100%.
You can get anywhere with that. We don't need to be hot and like. I mean, we're hot in our own right.
We are like insanely gorgeous, but yeah, I know what you mean. Like we get invited places because like it's not fun if we're not there.
Yeah,
I love that.
Like we don't really work hard. It's just we're given things because of our personalities.
I don't feel like this is going to be your last time because, like I said,
No, please.
I do have some. Next week is my last week.
Is it
before Christmas break?
Who's here tomorrow?
A really good one, but I don't want to say. I want to surprise.
Will you tell me off camera?
Yeah, of course. So I do think I'll have space for you next week.
Okay, good for my final hurrah.
Right. I don't want to say goodbye. It's not a goodbye. It's a see you later.
But then, do you have your own bedroom at Jackie's house?
I do.
Do you think she'll let me stay there when I get? Does she have a pool?
She does.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I do think she would let you stay there. Are you looking to take a trip?
I can't right now. I'm saving my miles.
What are you saving them for? Your next trip to
Paris? Yeah, I have to go. I'm trying to get there for my birthday, but no one wants to come with me.
What miles?
I use Delta.
Why would no one want to come with you?
No, they would. I don't know. They would. Probably.
You should go to Paris for your birthday. Fuck Le Cuckoo.
Yeah. Go to the real one.
Go to the real one.
Make the real Paris burn.
You should.
I want to. I only have 45,000 miles left though.
You need a state-sponsored visit, like the
That's what I
Parisian
wanna
Board
do.
of Tourism.
That's
Really,
That's what I need to do. I'm trying to get over there and do that.
Right. I love that journey for you.
Or if someone wants to give me my own travel show.
Perhaps like a Minky Couture. Like you take a Minky to the Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
Let's pitch an idea to Minky for a birthday trip for Joey.
That sounds perfect.
I love that.
I do as well.
Well, I always appreciate your time.
I love coming here. It's my second home.
It's your second home. Thank you for your candor, for your love, for your time, for your devotion. And thank you guys for listening to The Toast, the Millennial Morning Show, where we deliver the fast 5 stories that you need to know every Monday through Friday on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast and where podcasts can be found. So that's Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Public Radio, iHeartRadio, CastBox, all the places where you listen to podcasts. Find us The Toast, leave a 5-star review about how beautiful, about how stunning, and about, of course, how wickedly talented we are. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Love ya.
Au revoir, Pee-wee.
Bye-bye.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to the Morning Toast, a special edition of Toast. We have a very special co-host today, a fan favorite, Darren.
Oh my God, and you called me special twice, so I feel double special today. I'm so excited to be back here.
We're so excited to have you, and more than that, the Toasters are so excited to see you back on their screens.
Your fan base they're the most supportive people. Like, I was having a really crappy day, and then so many people were like, so excited for tomorrow, can't wait to see you. I just was like filled with love.
Oh my God, we feel that way all the time, and we always like take like 5 minutes of every show just to talk about how the Toasters are everything, and like
they really are.
They really are. I'm so glad you've experienced it because it's hard to explain to people.
But it's so random. It's like a little random act of kindness. And last time I was on with Claudia, she made fun of me for my Instagram. So I was like, I need to story more things. And so she had texted me, and so many Toasters were like, I see you're giving us more premium content. I was like, just for you guys.
That's so funny. No, your Instagram is premium mostly because your handle is everything. Carpe Darren.
Thank you. Which is just my name backwards. Everyone thinks it's like so clever, which it is, but it really is just like my middle initial is E, my last name's Carp, and there we go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like you were just taking Carpe.
I was doing like Carpe Diem, but like it also works out perfectly.
That's a really great handle. I like
Thank you.
It's nice when things work out like that.
It
you know,
does.
not everyone can be as clever.
Kismet.
Very much so.
Yeah.
So we have a very special show because Darren is here and because obviously we're going to hit you with the fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast. And then you are an expert on all things Bravo. So we are going to pick your brain. I have so many questions about Rahoni, and I'm more so one behind the scenes questions, but two, like I just want to know as someone who is an insider what your opinions are, because
definitely
something that Claudia and I struggle with is like we take sides on, you know, some of the key issues. And we feel like we're on the wrong, like we don't know what's the right side. So I'm curious to know.
That's why we were silent like 10 minutes before going on with you guys, because we were like, we don't want to talk to each other. We're saving it all for you guys.
We were talking about Bethany versus Carol, and I found out that Darren's team Carol, and I was like, don't explain. Like, I need to understand why on the show.
Yes.
So we will get into that a little bit later, recapping
it.
all of Bravo right now, including Southern Charm. I'm shook as hell.
Great. I was at the reunion. There was like a lot to digest there.
So
this is very like Southern Charm reunion-esque, like bright colors with little green.
I feel like Patricia would like this set.
She would love it. She's
really
approve.
growing on me, actually.
You need like a Craig pillow in each of these chairs, and then you'll be fine.
We really do.
You have to get one.
Oh my God, thank you. And we will. And I feel like we can, even if we have to like buy them wholesale.
He would love it.
Oh my God. And he could use like clip art little champagne glasses.
Yeah, just like palm trees and like your faces. Like
honestly, the one that he was gonna make for Patricia that was 2 palms and 2 dogs looks like Theo, Claudia's dog.
I thought it looked like Waka, Andy's dog, and I was like, did he just take a clip art of Waka? Like, I'm so confused.
Oh my God.
So it's perfect.
He
Get
should have given
one.
that one to Andy. He gave him a crab's pillow, right?
Yes, he did. It's on
Does
his
that
couch.
have a significance behind it, or it was just a style that he liked?
I think it was just a style he liked. It's currently on his couch in his office, but it matches the red because his couches are red and the crabs are red, so maybe there was like a matching theme there.
Perhaps.
Yes.
Let's go with that.
So much to digest.
So much to digest, including the Fast 5 stories you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast. So let's just get right into them, talking about the same 4 people we talk about every day. Because no one else wants to step up to the plate and do something interesting for us.
I feel like we have to.
I agree.
I'll strip on the show for you, Jackie. You know I will.
You know, and honestly, you could, because this is a web show,
Yeah.
so we can do whatever the hell
Whatever
we want. Okay, this first story actually was really crazy. Kim Kardashian begs Tristan Thompson to unblock her on social media. So if you follow Kim, you saw her Insta stories last night where she is at Khloe's birthday party, which looked so lit and like low key and ideal.
Yes, it was my perfect party.
Perfect evening.
No
like,
one's there and everyone's having a good time.
and it looks like they're drinking, there's music playing, there's a
Yes.
fire pit. And like the sun's going down, and they weren't wearing a lot of makeup, which is just like such a good vibe.
Yeah, it's like Laguna Beach. It reminded me of that a little bit. It was very, very chill. I loved it.
Totally. I hope they were filming. But during the party, Kim asked Tristan if he should unblock her on Instagram following his cheating debacle and calling the situation so fucked up on national TV. All right, guys, it's Khloe's birthday. Should I ask this guy to unblock me? Kim quipped on Instagram. For Khloe's birthday, will you please unblock me? Tristan, who was laughing, responded, it's only right. I got you. Anyways, the Insta story continues. He unblocks her finally.
Yes, finally.
Also, Kim saw his list of blocked people, and Malika and Khadijah were also blocked, Khloe's best friends. Like, how shady are you?
Does Khloe not care?
Honestly, I think she has like way bigger fish to fry with him that like that's not even on her radar.
Right, of course. But like his list, I mean, I just want to know like I want to know everyone on that list, and I want to be blocked by him.
No, totally.
Like that's my dream.
And then be unblocked.
Yes, on Khloe's birthday.
That on Khloe's birthday.
Yes.
Anyways, what a great gift for Khloe. I hope that means that like everything is.
They seem to be having a good time.
They seem to be having a good time. They seem to be happy.
Yeah.
And she had like responded to some haters on Instagram, like saying, you don't know what goes on in our household, like in terms of forgiving Tristan.
Right.
And you know what? I'm just gonna like choose to accept that they've worked it out or are working it out.
And most people don't know what goes behind closed doors, and like everyone is a different relationship. So just like if she's happy, mazel tov to her.
And like she has her baby, and
Right.
that's really what she's wanted for so long.
True.
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 What do you think about the name True?
I don't love it, but that's just because I think it's so often used that I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, and not in terms of a name. I'd just be like, oh yeah, that's true. Like true.
I
like
agree.
it just feels, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like naming your kid like meme. Like
Or
I don't
like
know. It just
and.
right, like they. It just feels like an overused term already, but it's really pretty and
It is, and apparently
it's
like
unique.
Chris's grandfather or one of Khloe's like great grandparents' nickname was True, or something like that.
Okay.
So it has like family.
It has some themes
Meaning,
to it.
yes.
I always want to know like the Kardashian kid names coming out with like Chicago and Saint and all that stuff. Like they're fascinating.
What's your favorite name? Kardashian kid name?
I think I don't know. Like I kind of like North.
Me too.
Like,
I think that's my favorite name.
I think North is really just like a dope name.
I
Like,
agree.
hey, I'm North. Like you can't really nickname it.
No.
No one's calling her No. Like, but that's also kind of a cute
They
nickname.
call her Nori, which is cute
which is cute.
for a child.
But I like North. It's dignified.
I agree, and it's like she's taken the world by stormy.
Yeah.
No, but like I really mean it. Like
Get
North.
out
I couldn't not say that, but she really like Northwest. She's like an institution.
That's a fucking name. Northwest.
Totally.
That's a name right there.
You know what's really crazy and not talked about enough is that Kim's son Saint
Mm-hmm.
has the same name as Catherine and Thomas's son, and I believe that Catherine and Thomas did it first. Saint Julian.
Because Saint is he turned 1 or 2 on Southern Charm
I think
this
he
year.
turned 2.
Yeah, so that
Or
would
it
be
was around the same time.
yeah, and I doubt either one of them are stealing from each other. I feel like it was organic on their own. But if
I agree.
swear to God, if the Kardashians took it from Southern Charm, that would be my most premium content
You
ever.
you really never know.
You never know. I actually love the name Saint. I think it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually think Catherine and Thomas's son is like adorable.
Both of their children are so cute.
So cute. So cute.
I can't wait to talk about all things Southern Charm.
Yeah, I'm loving Catherine this season.
Okay, I guess
Get to your fix. Get to your fast five.
I guess we'll just get right into it because I have been like ride or die for Catherine since season 1, and like.
Oh, really?
Yes, and even when she was going through all of the things that she was going through, like I understood why, like, and how that could happen, and like I just was so frustrated for her, and like even with like. And I love Cameron. Everyone loves Cameron. But, like, there were a few seasons where I just felt like she was on the wrong side of history in terms of Catherine.
Yes.
And, like, her and Whitney, like, just, like, not being nice to Catherine when, like, she was obviously going through so much and just trying to, like, do the best that she could.
Yeah.
And I'm so, so glad that there's been justice for Catherine this season. And, like, tenfold.
Major, and I will say there is justice for Catherine at the reunion.
That's what
like
we've heard.
Cameron acknowledges like maybe being on the wrong side of history. I think now that she's a mom, it's a little bit different. She's getting a different perspective. But justice for Catherine this entire season. She's really like a role model.
She really is. She's a success story.
Yeah,
Like,
she is. And Thomas Ravenel is unraveling.
And as well he should. But what's crazy is we've seen like her whole journey on TV. Like those children, like she met Thomas on TV. Like their whole
And young. She was young. Like,
she was like
she wasn't
20,
a full-blown adult yet.
I don't even think she could drink legally.
No, yeah, she was like 20, I want to say like 23, 24, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe 25. She was young. And so it's like really
No,
nice.
she's 26 now.
So then she must have been 23 when she
Yeah.
met him. Yeah, which
And-
is like young as hell to be on a reality TV 12 hours a day, doing this over and over, having children, having your whole private life in public. Like she's really turned around and it's quite nice to see.
Yeah, I
Justice.
feel justice has been served. Oh, my gavel is way too far, but I feel like so many people who have started Southern Charm from the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like it's nice for them. It's like comes full circle, you know?
I think she's had the biggest transformation in terms of like how she presents herself in all of Bravo. Like I can't think of a bigger transformation that quickly that's happened. That's such a juxtaposition of what she was 2 seasons ago.
And like the audience because the audience is
turned
hard
the
to
audience
win over.
Yes.
I imagine.
Right.
As a part of the audience.
You are our audience.
Right.
You know, like.
So she just totally turned the tables. She should write Turning Tables Part 2 with Teresa Giudice.
They should co-author
They
a
should
book.
go off of the book, Turning the Tables. Okay, in a little bit more Kardashian news, Kendall Jenner might have already moved in with her new man, Ben Simmons. The pair were pictured leaving a $25,000 a month rental, but they still haven't confirmed their romance. I don't know, I don't think this means that they've moved in together. I feel like maybe they just got like an Airbnb for the weekend.
Yeah, or like they were going looking at a property together, but not necessarily like buying it and moving in and having babies yet. Like that doesn't mean anything.
Agreed, and also like she was making out with Anwar not 3
Right.
weeks ago.
Right, so I mean, listen, things change all the time. Things can happen in 3 weeks. Look at Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande.
Very true.
Bringing it all back. I think it's funny that they were at a $25,000 rental when I think Sonia Morgan is renting her townhouse for like $35,000, $25,000, $35,000. So we know that she's not at Sonia's townhouse.
But she should be. And Sonia is another one who is having a moment. And what she's doing to her house, I think, is brilliant.
Yeah, well, I mean, she $35,000 a month. Like,
Yeah, no, she needed to renovate it in general just for like her health.
Yeah.
But
She needed to rid it of she needed to sage the whole goddamn thing.
but like it's genius. Like so many like fans who have that money to spend are gonna stay at her home and like she's gonna do really well, I hope.
She's gonna do, I mean, that's like it's a massively nice house in the Upper East Side. Like, if you can afford $35K a month, do it, because
And
it's gorgeous.
you get to be in Sonia Morgan's house.
Yes, and document like every little, oh, I had sex there, oh, I had sex there. I'm in. Why don't
That's
we do it? Let's
crazy.
just do it.
I know. Maybe there's like a week rental. We could swing.
Just like do the morning toast for a week outside Sonia's townhouse.
Done.
Done.
Done. Okay, well, maybe they should move into Sonia's townhouse. Speaking of
Yeah.
quick relationships, wait, I just want to go back to Anwar Hadid for a second because, of course, it goes back to
Bravo.
David Foster,
Of
Yolanda, Lemons. What was the pulse like at Bravo when Kendall and Anwar were spotted hooking up? Like, did anyone see that? Like, what did you guys think?
I don't remember anyone seeing it coming. I think we were all kind of excited that it all relates back to Bravo. Like,
Yeah.
it's just funny, just like the whole community of it. You know, we'll find out like some random person in Europe is like the biggest Dorinda fan, and we just freak out because we're like, wow, we're a world organization here. We liked it. I mean, it wasn't crazy. I don't think anyone was like pissed off or, you know, whatever, but we were all very excited. It all relates back to us.
It really does. Okay, so all the details on Ariana Grande's karaoke birthday party with Pete Davidson.
Yes.
Did you see videos? They were actually being really cute.
Yeah, they're cute.
They are cute. They were singing Evanescence, which was a beautiful song for them to sing because she was singing the high parts and then he was doing like the screamo parts.
Yeah, well, because I don't think he's the best singer.
No,
Yeah.
and she is. So I'm really glad that they like understood their roles. And a karaoke birthday party is like good, clean fun.
It's good, clean fun, and I'm actually surprised that they would do it. That feels very like young and fresh and like low key to me for them to do.
Yeah.
I still can't really get over their height difference. Like I'm still really trying to process it.
How tall is he? Do you know?
I think he's like 6'4".
Wow, and she's like 5 foot.
But he looks taller because he's like 100 pounds.
So lanky.
And she's tiny.
Yeah.
She's like your size, like tiny person, and that. I am not a tiny person, and that height difference is like really bothers me. Like she comes up to his like thigh.
That's so crazy. Oh my
5
God.
foot
Thank
and
you.
6'3", 5 feet. Oh
That's
my
crazy.
God, that is
A 15-inch difference,
that
I
is
believe.
insane.
Well, she always says wear big heels that probably give her 3 or 4 inches, and then she wears like a headband with cat ears that gives her like another 2.
Oh, okay, that's smart.
And her pony gives her like another 5.
So she's basically 6
So
feet
she's
tall.
taller than him. They have been really low key actually. Like they've been
They
just
have.
like at Whole Foods in Chelsea. Like even though the only thing that's not low key about is that she's like always stepping out in like full hair and makeup, look, sweatshirt in the summer, thigh high boots. Fine.
Yeah,
I
it's
appreciate.
like hipster chic in a weird way.
Yeah, no, I appreciate her dedication to the glam.
Yes.
Like it's very Kardashian of her.
Yes, Pete Davidson could use some of that.
He really could. He needs to sit down in the chair. Like,
Just like touch it up a little bit. Touch it up.
yeah.
Just like.
Well, speaking of, Anthony from Queer Eye was at
Yes.
the birthday party, and the Queer Eye guys were on Watch What Happens Live.
Yes, they were.
This past week, and I want to hear all about it. And also, I want Tan to give Pete Davidson a little sprucing up, which he is. We reported yesterday. He's helping him dress for the wedding.
Oh, that's so.
Don't you love when like things make sense?
Because I could see him wearing like a white suit, like shorts with like sneakers. You know, like that's so Pete David. I don't know. He just like throws on whatever. He needs a little makeover.
He does, and he needs a little JVN in his life.
Do you think they're gonna last forever and ever?
Like, I really, so this is what I've said.
You
to
believe in
Claudia.
love.
I believe in love. Like, I love love,
Right.
truly. And for them to be engaged like so quickly makes absolutely no sense. So the only reason I can think of without like going down a dark path is that they're so in love.
They're so meant to be.
They're meant to be the one. They knew love at first sight. Like,
Yeah.
this is it for them. So like, with that said, like I have to believe that like they're gonna, I mean, I don't know about forever and ever, because like people change and they're still very young, but I think I have to believe that they very much love each other.
Would you have gotten engaged that quickly with Zach?
Ooh, that's a great question. I feel like at 6 weeks, you're like still like so
Yeah.
in a bubble that's like actually the perfect time to get engaged. It's like it's
'Cause
like 4 months
nothing's
later,
wrong.
right? Because you don't like know the person, and then it's like 4 months later, you're like, oh shit.
You're like, oh man, this person sucks.
So maybe that's where they're at, and actually
Yeah.
that would actually make sense, them getting engaged that quickly rather than like 3 months.
Yeah, because you're like the height of the honeymoon phase
Uh-huh.
is 6 weeks, where
And
you
you,
still
like-
don't know, and like everything is perfect.
But
and
you
you're just
feel like it's been a long time.
right, and you're just like, we're never gonna get into a fight. Like I can't wait for their first fight.
I wonder what they'll fight about.
Oh my God, I don't know, but I hope it's good. I hope it's juicy.
I hope that we find out about it someday.
Yes, but
Just-
we believe in love. Let's
yeah,
just
no, but all couples fight. No relationship is perfect.
correct. Definitely.
So, the Queer Eye
Yes.
men were on Watch What Happens Live.
The nicest men ever.
I just caught up with it last night. I was so excited
Yes.
to watch. What was it like behind the scenes?
Just, I mean, it's like fabulous. Like that sounds like a very like overused term, I think, at Bravo, but it felt like them coming home, because that's really where they got, like, the entire franchise of Queer Eye got started on Bravo. Like that broke Bravo, that and Project Runway, which is also coming back.
Yes.
So it feels very like throwback a little bit. And even though it's some new guys, it was just the vibe. Andy gets along with them so well. They're his people. It's just really nice, and they're super stylish.
Yeah, they are. I didn't realize that Andy had produced
Yes.
the original Queer Eye.
So that came on when I said to you I've been at Bravo for 7.5 years. That was like just as I was coming onto it. So they had just, like, Queer Eye was already off the air by the time that I came on, but that was his like first breaking out in the mold of like producing something for Bravo. That
That's
was
so
Mage.
crazy. So that's really full circle to have like the new cast members.
Oh yeah.
And Karamo actually like auditioned for Queer Eye because he saw that it was coming back on Watch What Happens Live.
Yes.
That's so crazy.
Again, it all relates back to Bravo.
It really does. Who is your favorite?
I really like Anthony. He also looks like my gay cousin, and like almost to a T. So I really just like feel like he's like my little brother. And Karamo I've watched forever. Like,
Really?
Yeah, he's been on.
He was on The Real World, I think. Yeah.
I watched him that season. Then he was on a few MTV things because I watch MTV. So I've sort of been in his ether a long time. But you know, when Queer Eye first came out, they were like, Darren, you have to watch it because I'm crying over it. I was like, you're crying? They were like, the transformation just makes sense. I was like, okay, fine. I watched it and like, I definitely got teary-eyed.
100%.
It's not the same thing that it was. Like, you'd think that now, 2018, gay marriage, it feels like everybody could be gay. It still felt relevant. It was so nice.
So relevant, so timely, and I think like so well done. Claudia and I had a very long discussion about this. Like,
of course.
How they touch on issues in just like such a way that's so well done.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody feels like represented and spoken for.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a superficial show. It's deeper than that. It's not just like, wear your hair this way. Like, it's a whole transformation of just
from the inside out.
how you carry yourself, and that's Mage.
That's Mage. I haven't watched season 2 yet because I'm saving it.
Me too. I haven't been. I'm gonna like binge.
Of course. Once I start, like, I can't stop. I'll probably do it this weekend.
Yeah.
But I've just been saving it. Actually, Zach started watching last night without me. And, like, it was
that's,
understood that we were watching. We watched the first season together. Like,
That's literally my definition of cheating.
I was like I was
That's
so
it.
shocked. I just remembered that right now.
Did you yell at him? Like,
I was just like, what are you doing? Like, I was like, you're not watching Queer Eye. Like, because he has been binging The Office and I've been binging Mad Men. Like, so we've been like doing our own things, but I didn't realize The Office had just ended and he just like went right over.
You
to the
really
next
need
thing.
to have like a
I
sit-down
know.
conversation
He's
before
out of
you get
control.
officially wed to
He's
this man.
out of control. Just so inconsiderate. I can't. Anyways.
And I shan't.
And I went. This next story is really crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how into or like concerned you are about Scientology, but Claudia like can't get over it.
I could go down a rabbit. That Leo
Could you?
Ramini series like
Okay.
is my favorite thing in the entire world.
Okay, because this story is wild.
Yeah,
It says the Daily Mail reports that Scarlett Johansson fires back at ex-Scientologist who claims that she auditioned to date Tom Cruise. I didn't know that like that.
Oh,
was
I
a
know
thing.
about auditions to dating Tom Cruise.
Really?
Yeah, like I heard Katie was like in there.
That makes sense.
I mean,
But-
remember when they got together? Like, do you remember
It
that
was
whole
so
thing?
strange.
It was just boop, they're together and in love. Like,
Yeah.
it was, and I had the biggest crush on Katie Holmes because like Joey Potter was like my girl growing up. Like, she was the reason I knew I was gay. I was just like, I love you so much. So then when she got married to Tom Cruise, I was like devastated, and
Oh
I
my
went down
God.
this huge dark like rabbit hole, and then I read all about Scientology.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the story goes that the 33-year-old beauty fired back after ex-Scientologist Brendan Tighe told Megyn Kelly today on Wednesday that she'd auditioned to date A-lister Tom Cruise in the wake of his February 2001 split from Nicole Kidman. The very idea of any person auditioning to be in a relationship is so demeaning, the Ghost in the Shell star told The Hollywood Reporter. I refuse for anyone to spread the idea that I lack the integrity to choose my own relationships. Well, but you're saying that people do audition. Did
I
audition.
mean, it's Hollywood, right? Like, I feel like that's a known thing that people do that.
Yeah,
you know, like,
there's a show on E about it, The Arrangement.
Right, and like, hey, I have to go to a red carpet event and I don't want to go by myself, so like, let me bring a hot model or a hot this or a hot that. Like, that is what Hollywood is.
Right.
That's not surprising. I understand her being offended by it, though.
By being like looped in with
Yeah,
these people.
especially if it's not true. I mean, especially if it's true, but if it's not true, then yeah, I mean, I get her wanting to stick up for herself.
I totally agree. And like, no one wants to be dragged into the Scientology mess that like isn't.
New. I mean, I'm obsessed with Elizabeth Moss, like Handmaid's Tale, Mad Men.
I'm season 5 Mad Men right now. I just found out she's a Scientologist.
It really crushes my soul. Like, it's the one thing that I can't get over. I cannot get over it. I can't love her because of this one thing. And it feels bad. I feel bad, but I love her work, but I don't understand her being in Scientology.
Like, I love John Travolta so much, but he is like king Scientologist.
I mean, he's Tom Cruise. He's like the other
I
face
know.
of it. I don't understand.
I don't understand either.
His wife was on Watch What Happens Live, and she's like the nicest person. And she was just like, John is so sweet, John is so this. And I'm like, she must know we never asked her about Scientology, but she must know like all the rumors that circulate about him, everyone that talks about Scientology. Like, I just wonder how she deals with that in her real life.
I agree.
Like, how much is Scientology affecting their day to day?
I'm sure it's everything.
At least John is married. Tom was not, so maybe there was like some, they were being his like gay mafia holdback. I don't know, but it's like bizarre.
Do you watch Riverdale?
I don't. I know Andy had an appearance. He wants me to binge.
You should.
It's on my list.
Okay.
I know I don't
want to put pressure on you.
I know it's like the most attractive people in the world are on that show, though.
And I think you would really like it.
Okay.
Because also, and the first few episodes of the first season, it's like you're gonna feel like, what am I watching? Like it feels like fake, like weird ABC Family, like weirdness.
Yes.
But it gets so good.
Okay.
And
all right. It's 2 seasons.
It's 2 seasons so far. The second season has like 22 episodes, though. It's really long, and it's just really wonderful. But there is a character, I think Hermione Lodge
Yes.
is a Scientologist as well.
Really?
I think so. That's what I
Because when
heard.
Andy was on, I know that he was with Hermione.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Yes. Okay. It all comes back to me now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was so crazy when Andy was on. We
He
were
was
so excited.
He was freaking out. He was so excited. They were filming in Vancouver. He was like, I'm going to be on Riverdale. Oh my God. Because Mark Consuelos is like his really good friend.
Yeah.
And so I was arranging it for him. And he was like, do you watch it? I was like, no.
Oh
and
my
he was
God.
like, just read the script. And, we were like reading the script together. I was like, I need to binge this.
Because now when you watch it, you're going to like, and this always happens to me. We'll
Freak
have
out.
a guest on the show who I'm not familiar with their work, then I'll go home and like watch it or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, and now I have all these questions and like need to know all these things.
Seeing him on Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt last season also was weird for me because I'm a huge fan of that show. And like because Jane Krakowski was like auditioning to be a housewife. And the way that he had handled it, I was like, it's so meta. I love
That's
it.
amazing.
It was great.
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt is amazing, except this, Claudia and I were saying, this the last, have you watched the new season?
Yeah, it's only 6 episodes,
They're-
and it's the last season.
And they're coming out with 6 more.
Are they?
Yeah, as part of like the second half of the last season.
Good,
Thank
'cause,
God.
like, the first those 6 were like,
I agree. And
a
they
little lackluster.
dedicated one whole episode to the fake documentary.
right. And I was just like, oh, I don't know. I like the interplay. Titus is my favorite.
Titus
like,
is my
have
favorite.
more of him. Like, have him sing more songs. Like, that's
Also,
it.
Jackie Lynn is also my favorite.
Well, yeah, that's,
I love her so much.
she is Bravo. Like, she is Bravo.
No, I know. I also just love Jane.
Yeah.
As an actress.
Me too.
In everything.
No, 30 Rock. She made 30 Rock.
Even
for
in
me.
the Tropicana commercials.
Yeah.
You know?
So
the role
true.
of a lifetime.
With like her working out with like her hot black trainer. I'm like, ooh, love this.
Me too. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Forgot
Okay.
she's in Tropicana.
Right?
Yeah, that's funny.
Next story is so sad. Queen Elizabeth falls ill and cancels an appearance.
Oh no.
I know. I hope she's okay, but she's just feeling under the weather, which, I mean, shouldn't be too much to write home about. But luckily, Angelina Jolie showed up in her stead. I don't know if it was actually in her stead, but Angelina Jolie went to St. Paul's Cathedral at the dedication service, and the Queen was not there. But then it got me thinking about Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
And just like her role.
She hasn't been around recently, right? Like
Right.
in terms of like being in the press and the spotlight. Like,
Exactly.
I hear things about her and Brad Pitt sometimes, but
Right.
Yeah.
She's been very quiet, and now she like steps out in like the royal.
I kind of like that. She's like a full philanthropist now, like a full humanitarian. Like she has
Agreed.
moved past her acting career.
Totally. But I just wondered, like, why now? And also, why didn't she go to the royal wedding then if she's clearly, like, in royal circles?
Yeah, I don't know why she wasn't at the royal wedding. That could have easily been, though, something with her kids, something in her career.
true.
Like, that could have just, and maybe she wants to stay out of the spotlight because I feel like the Brad thing really messed with her. It messed with their whole relationship. And I think when you have kids, you don't really want that to be a big, you don't want it to affect it as much as it is. And everyone is obsessed with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Like, you couldn't get a more Hollywood couple than
No,
that.
you really
Like,
couldn't.
That's Hollywood.
When I first read it, that they were divorcing, I like, didn't believe it for a second.
Yeah,
I
you're
thought
like-
it was like Jennifer Aniston is pregnant again. Like, you know,
Right.
just like fake news headlines. And then TMZ reported it, and I was like,
You're like, that's official.
Yeah.
That's where
They
that's
have-
basically the Bible telling you.
like,
so.
they have the court documents. Like, that's that.
It was kind of upsetting because you're like, if the two most beautiful people in the world, like, there's more to marriage than that, but it can't make it work, then like, what am I gonna do?
Right.
I'm fucked.
Right. And especially like, and we've heard so many weird things like about their
Yeah.
relationship now. And I mean, I don't know whose side you've taken in the matter.
It's tough though because I don't really like. There was that whole thing where he was like addicted to weed, and I'm like, can you really be addicted? Like, is this just like who cares that he smokes pot? Like,
Right, and like,
is it affecting the kids? I don't know. Like, I read something that he was kind of abusive in a way to them, which I don't condone, but like, is that true? I don't
know. I read he got drunk on a plane
Right. Like,
and was like yelling. I don't know.
see, that's the thing. I don't know. There's not enough specific details about it for me to really take a side. Like,
I agree.
I love Angelina. I really, really love who she is. I usually like all of the work that she does. She's super smart. She's a good philanthropist. But I don't like, so he was yelling on a plane. Like, my parents have yelled at me before. Like, what were
And
they
it's
saying?
a private plane.
Right, like, right. If it's a private plane,
You can
feel
yell.
free to yell at your children. I certainly would have taken it better as a kid if my parents had a PJ.
Totally.
I would have been fine. I'm like,
And
yeah,
like, I
yell at
understand.
me. Right.
You work very hard.
Yes.
No, and also when things come out about each of them, it just makes you wonder like why it's coming out, and
Right.
like it just makes you question their motives and everything.
There's not enough detail, but too many stories about it for me to take a side. I just hope the kids are okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
But they all have each other. There's so many of them.
And they're like wealthy, like they'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll be okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, now that we have covered all of the news of the day,
Yes. Bravo.
let's talk Bravo because Rahoni last night was great. First of all, I'm loving the Grace Mayflower Inn.
Okay.
I literally asked Zach if we could go next weekend, and he said no.
Okay.
But maybe I would think I would rather go in the winter anyway.
I like a winter vacation.
It's very Hallmark vibes.
It's just romantic and warmer. Like a summer vacation, I'm like, ugh, it's sticky, it's hot, I don't want it.
And you can like go to the beach.
Yes, winter is like, it's a perfect time. So you're loving the season.
I'm loving the season. Like, it's just really crazy because I find myself not knowing like who to trust, who to believe,
Okay.
and also like I don't know how to like trust my own judgment too because I feel like for a long time Bethany like has always been a crowd favorite, but like
Has she always been your favorite?
no. But I've always liked her, always respected her. I feel like,
Right.
but when she like gets in fights, she is a know-it-all. Like, she definitely throws people like when she
She's
was
hard to
yelling,
fight with.
right when she was yelling at Sonia about like the cheater brand a few seasons ago. Like
Yeah.
that was just like peak Bethany for me. It's like, why are you going in on this girl? Like, she's not gonna steal your brand.
And she doesn't know. Like, it wasn't innocent. It was no malintent. Like,
Right.
Sonia didn't know.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. So now this season, like to find myself on her side is just so interesting because I do
Yes.
really like Carol. I really, really like Tinsley, which I don't know if you get that a lot.
No, Tinsley's like the sweetest person. Like, she's sweet as pie.
No, and I just like her on the show. I think she just like adds something that the
Yeah.
show needed.
She's like the Eloise, but like a Sonia type person where it's just kind of like, life is great, but also she's a real like for her to be good friends with Carol, I think you have to be intelligent. You have to be
Right.
a good conversationalist.
So in this battle, we have chosen Team Bethany,
Wow. Both of you.
both of us, and we can't believe that it seems like we are like on an island here, and the way that it's edited, the show, we feel like Bravo is taking Carol's side, and you have taken.
Really?
Yes.
That
And
is the most shocking because
and-
so many people feel the opposite.
And more than that, we're surprised that Bravo's taking Carol's side because Bethany is clearly like the bigger housewife. She's on another show.
Right.
Like she has more so we were surprised by the editing.
I mean, let me just say this season, like what Bethany single-handedly did for Puerto Rico was unlike anything I've ever seen.
Agreed.
Like, you deserve a Nobel Peace Prize if that's what you're doing and chartering private planes. So aside from that, because that's just like such a monumental thing, the Rahoni drama is just in its own little bubble. So let's take the Puerto Rico thing out of it. I feel like so many people think Bethany gets a good edit. Like, so many people.
I feel like in general she does, but in this situation, like she's not.
So what don't you like about, like, do you not believe Carol? Do you just not like how she's treating Bethany? Like, what made you turn?
I feel like I feel like I can understand what happened between them. Like they had
Right.
a summer, they didn't see each other a lot. Carol is very close with Tinsley. Yes, Carol is doing things that she wasn't, like she's traveling. She is like very fashiony, hair, being selfies, Tinsley,
Yeah.
not that there's anything wrong with that, that's literally my biography, but she wasn't doing all of that before as much.
Yeah, she was
She
definitely
was
more
very
like
more serious.
converting her kitchen to like a journalism room. Like, yeah,
Right.
she was much more serious.
So I understand how there's a divide between them, but I think that's normal. Like friendships ebb and flow.
Yeah.
And it's nothing to write home about. No, like there was no bad blood. But the fact that they can't get on like solid footing again is concerning. And then I think what does it in for me is like in their interviews,
Yeah.
it's very clear that Carol is still in the moment, like mad at Bethany and going in on her, whereas Bethany in her interviews is like more reconciliatory, if that is a word.
I think they both want it deep down. Like I was interviewing Dorinda last night for my weekly pregame on Bravo TV, and we were talking about it, and I was like, what is going on with them? And she's just like, I feel like they both, like it's kind of eroded. Like at first they were both like, okay, yeah, we really want to make this work, and then it didn't really happen. They were like, well, let's try again, and then they were just like, you know what, I'm too lazy to like even make this happen. Like it just has faded away, and they're not the best of friends, and they both have such like stubborn egos because they're both so smart.
Yeah.
And Carol can really, a lot of people can't give it to Bethany because Bethany will come in and she'll attack you, and she's super smart and she's super witty and she knows how to argue, but Carol is like a thinker.
Yeah.
Like, so when she's not responding to you, it's like hard to read, and I think that confuses Bethany. And so I think their egos and their stubbornness are like, they're not connecting because of that. Like neither one of them is willing to just be like, you know what, I'm sorry, I miss you as a friend. And if one of them just said, I miss you as a friend,
But
it
Bethany
would be
did
over.
say that. Bethany texted Carol saying, sent her a picture and said, I miss you. And Carol said, that's a lot. So it's not over. And they
Did you see those texts though? Did you see that?
No, but Carol, and then like,
we don't
they're
know,
also
like-
so annoying because it's like, Bethany will say, you said this to me, and Carol said, no, I didn't. But then Carol doesn't say what actually was said. They're so like caught up in the details. Their arguing is like really frustrating
And
sometimes.
they're staying in the same house, like in Cartagena. Like just fucking apologize to each other. Like who cares what it is? I don't know if it's like a jealousy thing though.
Well, and perhaps because they're both like the smart women of the group.
Yeah.
And they're both very self-aware, which is why when it came out that they were fighting to begin with, like there were like stories in Page 6, and I was like, I couldn't believe it because best friends, like who are both aware of the public position that they're in, like don't like air each other's dirty laundry or their own.
Definitely.
So that what was really surprising is that like the rift was real.
By the way, what do you think of Carol's fashion this season?
Not here for it.
It's very avant-garde to me. It's
Yeah.
very high fashion.
I've always loved her. Like the past few seasons, I felt like she had the best style of the women. Like just always dressed like so downtown, cool, effortless. And this season, I don't feel that way. She was wearing like a tracksuit in Connecticut
I saw that.
that just was doing nothing for me.
You were not feeling it. You were not feeling it. But do you think that because Carol and Bethany are on the outs, that Bethany has focused her efforts on Sonia
Yes.
and has transformed Sonia?
Yes.
So she's doing good.
She's doing okay. And you know what? If I were her, I would do the same thing because you need like a life raft in this situation.
You need
and
an ally.
she's doing the same thing with Luann, who
Right.
I think it's perfect timing for that.
Well, I think Luann needed, Luann has actually made quite a transformation this season. Because all of a sudden, I mean, the editing has been amazing where she slips out of the cuffs and then comes back, and now she's not drinking. She's having a great time. She's still the life of the party. That's what I love about Luann. She's not down in the dumps saying, I can't drink. She feels good about it, and she's still kicking it in a wig, loving life.
I'm so excited to see her in that wig. She looks amazing.
She was ready for Cartagena. She went in full force, and it was great to see. But it's, you know what I'm curious to see about the reunion, seeing what I think is going to be Luann, Sonia, Bethany on one side, and the rest on the other. We've never really seen that.
No.
So this divide this year is going to be crazy, and I know that those riffs are still going on because I spoke to Carol a couple weeks ago and she was like, yeah, Bethany aren't really talking.
And the blog posts say it all.
Say it all. Yeah. And I mean, this is, they're commenting from a blog post about an episode that just happened. So I'm like, okay, are you guys did you guys make up outside of camera? And she's like, not really.
And now it's please don't make up, save it for the reunion.
Well, yeah, exactly. I want to see some.
Do they film the reunion soon?
We are filming it in mid-July. So yeah.
Cool.
3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
You have to have me on after that so I can give you some of that gossip.
No, definitely. Also, there's a rift between Bethany and Dorinda. And Dorinda went in on Bethany in her blog.
Yes, but I feel because this season, Dorinda, the way that it's come out, Dorinda has kind of been anti-Sonia and anti-Luann, and that's Bethany's squad this year. So of course there's going to be a rift there, and she's going to stick up for her. But I think the Nutcracker incident.
What are your thoughts on Claudia and I thought that was such a nothing burger. Bethany couldn't have been more happy, grateful, jumping up and down, clearly over the moon, and she thanked her in the Berkshires, and then at the house she was just. No, you can't script your excitement.
I agree. When I first watched it, I was like, she said thank you. She's just overwhelmed because obviously Brynn really wanted this goddamn Nutcracker. She was just so happy that she did it. But I also know that, there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than we really realize. And I think because Bethany's reaction was so grandiose and so big, like she had just, this girl just donated like $50 million to Puerto Rico and she's literally crying on the ground from the Nutcracker. I think Dorinda wanted something more. And I think no matter what, because Bethany is who she is, you want her acceptance, you want her approval.
Right.
Even if you don't want to admit it, who doesn't want to be praised by Bethany? Like I want to be praised by Bethany. I don't do anything. Like I'm always like, Bethany, do I look pretty today? Like always. So she just commands that attention. And I think Dorinda really wanted her to be like, thank you so much for doing this for me. Like I think she really wanted that extra mile. I get it. It was a nothing burger.
The extra mile was there. Like she was on the floor. And
yes.
I feel like logistically, what Dorinda did was get Bethany in touch with the guy, the Christmas guy.
Yeah.
So in the Berkshires, when Dorinda does that, Bethany is like, oh my God, thank you, like we're getting the Nutcracker. So then at Bethany's party, she's thanking the guy who brought it all the way here. Like she already thanked the Dorinda
It
step.
had already happened, and then I think Dorinda really wanted more praise, and I think that she felt like she got. I don't think that was indicative of there being a rift, but I definitely think that was the start of like something major.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it's really crazy, but I honestly, as much as it's shocking, it's necessary in order for like the show to move forward sometimes. Like when everyone's always in a good place, like Beverly Hills, for example, sometimes no one wants to get their hands dirty.
Right, everyone's kind of like backing away from the drama, but no one really wants to see that.
Right,
like,
exactly. So I'm grateful for this shift.
And the shift this season, I feel like, is so different than any other season, and it feels divided, but also super cohesive because no matter what, like even if Luann is on Bethany's side and against Carol, like everyone supports her sobriety, everyone supports her no matter what. Ramona's all over the place. It's a great show.
It's a great show.
I can't wait till you see the boat.
Oh my God.
I can't wait.
So we just got the mid-season trailer for Rahoney, and it looks insane. So I was just saying to you before the show, like when Rahoney premiered, I was like, I'm so excited. This is great, but I want to see Luann get arrested.
Right.
Luann's been arrested. I'm like, this is so great. I'm so excited, but I want to see the boat. Like,
yeah. It's a milestone to look forward to for sure. It
looks insane.
It is insane. And I don't mean that like, oh my God, there's so many fights. I mean, the boat trip itself is just absolutely crazy. There is a lot of toilet trouble.
Oh my God.
I'll give you that. Lots of toilet trouble. That's not very girly-like, but that's what makes it fun. But everyone was like too sick to fight.
But how like serious was it? Like, were they really like in fear, like for their lives?
Yeah, that's what they said. I mean, I think there's a certain caliber of trip, like especially, like seasons 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You've been doing this forever. They're like, everywhere they go, for the most part, is like absolutely gorgeous. Maybe not, it's not all tequila Mexico, but everything is pretty high end. So I think when this kind of happened and they got a parasite and it was very, very crazy, they were scared. They're normally not having like toilet troubles on Real Housewives of New York.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's like another level.
It's legitimately another level.
Did you see the photo of the ladies at the airport returning from the trip
Yes.
that went viral, where it's like Ramona's in a wheelchair, everyone's like sitting on the floor, they look like...
But Ramona would be in a wheelchair.
Of course.
Like that's who she is, like being carted around, like that's Ramona.
Oh my God, do you know that, so we love Ramona, we love everyone, and we just think Ramona looks so incredible.
She looks the best of all of them and is the oldest.
Agreed, and so we went to her Dr. Charangisi.
Did you?
I got Botox by her last week, my first round.
Was she amazing?
She was amazing. I'm obsessed.
What did it feel like to get Botox for the first time?
It was
Also, you don't need Botox.
No, I had like a frown line here that just, one, the line bothered me, and two, I didn't want to be able to like make that face because I would make it even when I wasn't angry, and it was giving me a case of RBF, and I'm so not an RBF kind of girl.
You are not an RBF. You are smiles for days, girl.
Thank you. So it just really bothered me, and I wanted just the best.
Yeah.
So it hurt, but the needle is like so tiny that it's like such a tiny
it's like
pain
acupuncture
that it's like how this isn't gonna like actually hurt me, So it was a weird feeling. It was very quick, like definitely got a little teary-eyed, but I was like smiling the whole time. I was so excited.
Were you numb after? Like would it swell and then go down, or was it fine?
No, it was fine. I bled a little bit, which is like
it's normal.
It's normal, but most people don't. I guess I'm a bleeder, and like I had a little bruise here, but honestly, I didn't mind the bruise because it reminded me of the good time I had at Dr.
Oh
Sharon's
my God, that is so fantastic. One of my best friends just became a dermatologist. She just literally finished her internship, and I was like, so in 6 months we can all get free Botox, right? She's like, yes, Like, I was
Oh
like,
my God, that's a good friend.
yeah, I was like, you're my best friend. That's why I've stuck with you for all this time in med school.
Wait, speaking of dermatology, we have so many questions because
Yeah.
you have the most amazing skin.
Thank you. Oh my
What
God.
is your routine, regimen, products you can't live without?
Okay, the product that I can't live it out that probably gives me the most dewy glow is Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. It
my
is
goodness.
literally amazing. It's probably, I don't know, 50, 75 bucks. Not crazy. It lasts forever. And I kind of just touch it up. There's different palettes of it, but I have like a bronzer one that I kind of just use as like a face lightener.
Do you do it before your makeup or?
No, I do it. It's kind of like my last step.
Your
So it's
your
yeah,
highlighter.
it's basically my highlighter. I always take my makeup off before bed. Like that is every time you ask a dermatologist, like the thing outside of smoking and alcohol, it's taking your makeup off before bed.
Elemental.
It's
What makeup remover do you use?
key. If I told you, you'd be so embarrassed.
I'm in the market for a new one.
I literally use Vaseline.
What do you put it?
I just take Vaseline on a tissue and I just take my makeup off. And
Even
then I
your
use
eye
like
makeup?
especially only my eye makeup, and then I use like a Neutrogena face wipe that my girlfriend introduced me to.
That's what I use the Neutrogena face wipes, but I don't feel
They're good for travel.
They're great. Oh my God,
They're like
We
the best.
literally-
The best
we
for
did
travel.
a Patreon episode about like beauty and skin tips.
Yeah.
Claudia and I were talking about Neutrogena face wipes and how they're great like makeup remover, but sometimes now I need something a little bit like stronger. But when you're traveling, it's
like
like
the
manna
best.
from heaven when someone gives you one.
It feels like a face wash. Like you don't even need to put water on your face. You just like
You can go to bed straight.
Yes, but I
Agreed.
use Vaseline always for my eyes.
That's so interesting.
Because I find that other makeup remover, when you use it like it's like an oil, it just doesn't get all of it off. Vaseline gets everything off. And you'd think that your eyes would be all blurry and crazy, which I'm sure most of you probably think. No, it's great. It makes your skin super soft. It's cheap. And it works super effectively.
So just a tissue and Vaseline. I'm doing it tonight.
I swear to God, it's just that. That's the only thing that I use. And then a Neutrogena face wipe. I use Sebamed as a face wash, which is like pH balance for your face, like a dermatologist recommended it. And then I just like put on my healthy glow.
Because you're so glowy. I love
Thank you.
glow.
Oh my God, last time I was here and your sister took a fucking picture of me, my face was this light. It was like this, and I texted her. I was like, you told me that you were gonna put a filter on me. You told me you were gonna make me look good. She's like, well, I made myself look good. I was like, I will kill you. And I wrote on it, I was like, justice for me, because my face looks like an oil slick. And I was very upset. So you have to make sure today we don't do that, Jackie.
I would not do that to you, but it's so crazy because in person your face looks perfect. So
Thank you.
then say in pictures like that doesn't translate. But who cares? Like I feel like looking great in person is what actually matters.
It matters, but I just don't want, if I'm taking a picture with like a housewife, I don't want to look like I'm like sweaty and gross
Yeah.
because they look so elevated that I just want to look normal. That's
Yeah.
it. I don't need to look like I'm glamorous. I just want to look not like an oil slick. That's all.
That's fair.
Thank you.
I don't think you're asking for too much.
That's it. That's it. But the skin remedy, it's very important. Skin is like very, very important to me. And I hydrate.
Agreed. Cleanliness and hydration
And I
are the two
don't smoke
pillars
cigarettes.
of skincare.
Yes. And I don't smoke cigarettes.
Me
so
neither.
there you go. Like we're already like ahead of the game.
Yeah, totally. Okay, now I'm going to take a lot of viewer questions because we have so many questions
Let's
for
do it.
you. First of all, you have a podcast.
I do.
Martinis and Murder. What are you working on right now?
Oh my God, we work on so many things. We actually just updated another episode in the mix called Another Shot, where you kind of get to find out about me and John, our personal lives. We take viewer questions. It's very fun. We play games. And then we do a murder each week. We're doing a ton. We actually recorded yesterday about a murder that I had never even heard of, but that was very popular with like this religion. It was this Branch Davidians murder. They killed a bunch of people. It was insane. We're going to do Timothy McVeigh soon. We did Casey Anthony recently.
Is there any murder that you won't do?
There's definitely murders that are hard to do because of all the legal stipulations of it. Like trying to do Jean Bonnet, we did it, but it was really, really, really hard because he's still alive and we don't want anyone suing us. It's pretty difficult because we're part of a network and we have a lawyer on the line. We can't really say our opinion. Like we all have our opinions on who killed Jean Bonnet.
Right.
Right?
That's
Like-
literally what I asked you last time.
Yeah,
and that was
you're,
my first
and
question.
I gave like, it could be the brother, but I understand if the parents hid it because you don't want to lose two children at once. Like that's the PC answer,
That's frustrating.
as opposed to being like, this is who did it. It's really hard. I have my own opinions.
And how do you feel about like Netflix shows like Making a Murderer, The Staircase? Have you
Finished
watched
it, binged it, done.
You watched The Staircase?
entirely.
Who do you think he did it? I didn't watch it.
You know, I
watched
gotta
the
say,
trailer.
you should watch it. A lot of it is actually just like legal, kind of just watching how the legal process works. At first, I was like, he definitely did it. All the blood that was there, no one falls down the stairs and has a bloodbath. No one. But by the end of it, you're kind of like, could it have been one of those really weird freak accidents that you're just like, there was reasonable doubt. Like, I don't think that he should have been convicted, even though I think that he probably did it. I don't think there was enough evidence.
Oh my God.
Which is sad, because so many times you're like, you definitely raped her, you definitely did that, but there's just not enough evidence to convict. And like, we have to trust the court system the way that it is, and it's really frustrating.
That's so frustrating. You saw the episode of Kimmy Schmidt where they're like trying to do like a Netflix type documentary about Reverend.
Yeah.
And like trying to prove his innocence. That was really funny. That was very, very meta.
It was super meta. That was very like zeitgeisty. That hit it at the proper time. I donate a lot to the Innocence Project, which basically it deals with like DNA evidence to exonerate people who are on death row. And so I'm a huge advocate of that. So for me, like, evidence is really, really major. And that makes it more frustrating, because I wish we could almost just vote based on our feelings, but like, how many people would be innocent in jail because we feel like they did something and they really didn't?
Yeah.
And it's just like wrong place, wrong time.
That's so tough.
I learn a lot by doing the podcast.
So how do you prepare for an episode on a case that you've like never heard of before?
So we basically have like all of our research handed out to us a few days before. I read it. I look online, I'll watch videos, sometimes I'll watch a documentary about it, and then John and I just kind of go. Like, we don't talk about the case separately because we both want to come at it from our own angles, and we just kind of go and we riff, and there's tons of research behind it, and again, we have a lawyer on the line. We have to edit out anything that we say that might be bad, which happens because like I make bad jokes sometimes. And
it's so hard.
And you're talking about like a really serious subject.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be like, ha ha ha, she was murdered. Like, no one wants that, but
Right.
you want to make a situation funny with also honoring the victim. It's a little bit difficult. But yeah, I prepare on my own. There are some murders that I'm just so obsessed with that I know that I won't need to prepare because I know so much about them.
Yeah.
Like Charles Manson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you excited for the movie?
So excited. I mean, anything Manson related with like the Hollywood Hills and like all that stuff, I'm just like.
Who's playing Sharon Tate?
Isn't it?
I heard a rumor that it was Hilary Duff, but I think that was false.
Why did I think it was like Margot Robbie?
Because, well, first she was like, people were talking about her, and then Sharon Tate's sister said that she's not pretty enough. But then I feel like I heard that she is playing her.
Sharon Tate's sister said Margot Robbie was not pretty enough
to play Sharon Tate.
Is she blind? Because Margot Robbie's like the best looking, outside of you, the best looking woman in the world. Like, the best. Like,
no, I know.
She's like my number one. Like, you can't get prettier than Margot Robbie.
Agreed. And she's a great actress. She would nail the role.
She played Tonya Harding amazingly well, and she didn't even look attractive in it. I was like, how?
That was so crazy.
That was a great movie.
That was a great movie, and I didn't see it for like a few months.
Yeah.
And I'm Team Nancy all the way, and I am so ashamed to say, but that movie like really got me thinking. Like,
you're like, maybe Tanya's not so bad.
Exactly.
But think of how she grew up. Not that it's an excuse to like club someone's knee, but like, okay, she didn't have the easiest life. No one was like supporting her. She was like white trash, and she like really changed. She became an Olympian. That's amazing.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's not so black and white.
No.
Okay.
Positive vibes here on the Morning Toast this morning, Jackie.
We're all about positive, toasty vibes only.
Yes.
Tell us everything about Andy and John Mayer. And I want to know about the Andy birthday special that was hosted by John Mayer.
Yes.
How did that come together?
That was the hardest show to do because everything was a surprise to Andy. So literally I had to like book his car, and I was like, you're gonna go do the show for your birthday. We're not gonna say the guests. Like, it's a surprise for your birthday. And he was like, okay. He rolled with the punches. John and Andy had this bromance. Like, I've never seen Andy so giddy happy than when he's around John. And when John walked out, as you can see from Andy's reaction, he was like,
yeah,
that was genuine. Like,
yeah.
You can't fake that. He had no idea. All the guests were amazing. Like, Andy probably would have been happy with Dorinda, but because John took time out of his touring schedule to be there, like, it was really magical.
And his like OG friends were the bartenders.
Yes, and those are all of his, like, that's his squad.
Yeah, that's what Claudia said, because she has read all of his books, and so
those are his
she
legitimate. Those are like his friends that have been with him when he was like a little awkward Jewish boy in St. Louis. Like, they have ride or dies,
That's
and they're
so
all
sweet.
so nice to me. Like, they're just really genuine people. He's got a great squad around him.
That's great. I feel like he has a good mix of celebrity friends and like real friends.
But that makes him humble, because someone who just has celebrity friends, I'm like, no.
No. But you also, like, when you're a celebrity, like, you must have some interesting celebrity friends. So
you must.
I think it's a really good mix.
Yes.
Were there any other birthday plans that you guys were toying with for the big extravaganza?
We wanted everyone to kind of come through, like Cher or Diana Ross, anyone major and big, but he and John Mayer just felt so right. And, John Mayer has performed a number of different times. He was there actually on Andy's actual 50th birthday that we celebrated. It was a really nice room. It was a mixture of all of his real friends and celebrity friends. Not that his celebrity friends aren't real, but you know what I mean. And then John Mayer, like, surprise performance, and it was heaven.
That's so sweet.
It was heaven. And John is actually the nicest guy. Like, he introduced him to my girlfriend, and my girlfriend was like, Comfortable was my favorite song when I was like 18. My girlfriend's like in her mid-30s, and he leaned over and sang it in her ear. And she cried. Like, she was so happy. She was like, I'm not well from this. I'm not well. And just kept saying, I'm not well.
That's crazy.
Like, for 2 weeks straight, wouldn't talk about anything. John Mayer is currently in the background of her phone. So my boss and my girlfriend are obsessed with this guy.
Right.
I just have to, I like him just for that. Like, I just accept him for that.
That's so sweet.
He's a sweetheart, though. He's really kind.
Okay, I'm glad to hear it. I'll tell Claudia because she loves him.
Okay, good.
And then I think she knows that now he's really kind because he's like been through a lot, full circle.
He definitely has relationship troubles, admittedly, and he talks about it. And he's like, it's so great to be friends with Andy because it feels like no one wants to be friends with me because of my dating history.
That's so unfair.
Well, it is unfair because, again, like, when everything is in the spotlight, like, you just don't know. I mean, even watching, like, Real Housewives, it's like, you don't really, it's 80 hours of footage for 1 hour of Housewives.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So think about the 79 hours that you're not seeing.
That's
so crazy. That's crazy. Like, think about all the other things that have happened.
Yeah.
And maybe most of that is mundane, but the other stuff, like, there's juice there. And I think the same thing with, like, Hollywood Stories. It's just like, or Brad and Angelina, like, you don't really know.
Well, another epic Real Housewives feud that we felt like we were on an island.
Yes.
Teddy versus Erica. I would love to get your professional opinion.
Okay, I actually really like Teddy.
We love Teddy. We've had her on the show. We were with her a few weeks ago at a party.
Cool.
She's such a cool girl. She's so like normal. She's beautiful and just like sweet and like just cool and down to earth.
She is one of those people that's actually stunning in real life. Like, she looks pretty on camera, yes, but they all do.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen her completely dressed down. I've interviewed her for Weekly Pregame. She's real, considering that she's John Mellencamp's like fucking daughter. Like, she's down to earth.
Agreed.
I don't think it's a facade. Everyone's like, oh, she's just playing that for TV. I was like, no, it takes too much effort to do that. And she's constantly that way through and through. I think Erica, whom I worship and I love, and I think she's like her own special soul and literally could run the world. She makes fun that she's like a little bit cold, and I think when Teddy being so warm, it's
like
it's
oil.
fire and ice. Like,
Yeah.
it's oil and vinegar. As what did
Who
Teresa
said
say?
that?
I think it was Teresa. She's like, it's like oil and vinegar. She's like, you mean water? Because oil and
Vinegar
vinegar go
mix.
together.
Yeah. That's so funny.
It's like oil and vinegar. So I don't think they can read each other, and that's what I think the real problem was with that. And I think Erica knows how to, be biting. And I think when Teddy said that thing, and you don't talk about Erica's kids, like, you just don't talk about her family, and you can tell she doesn't really want to talk about it. Like, she always wants to move forward in her life as opposed to looking back. And so I think that's going to be a really big bag trigger for her. And Teddy was just learning kind of what was the trigger and what wasn't.
Yeah. That's scary.
Whose
too.
side were you on?
Erica.
Okay,
But we were on Erica's side just because honestly, like, we're just such like lemmings for her. She can't do anything wrong. And also, I just felt like Teddy wasn't stepping up to the plate as in terms of she was being too sensitive.
Yeah.
And she was honestly having too much of a normal reaction when she needed to have like a housewife reaction.
It needed to be bigger. It needed to be fuller. It needed to be a little bit more dramatic. Like, it felt so calm. So when you look at the Teddy interview bites, you're like, this isn't a bad fight. But when you look at Erica, you're like, oh shit, like, Teddy crossed a line. Like, oh my God. So it was kind of cool to see that. I'm on both of their sides. I understand it.
I've come to terms with that. But also something interesting, season 1 Dorit, like, we were not here for it. Like, oh my God. And honestly, I think if we would have supported her, like, not coming back. And season 2, like, we loved her, season 2. And most people had the opposite experience.
She got a pretty bad rap this past season.
She did, and I don't think it was earned. Like, I thought I really liked her this season.
I think it was the drinking glass incident that just like, oh, I won't drink it out of like a solo cup or this and that. She's actually a lot more down to earth than that, and I think that's like a fun facade for her to have. It's like a little quirk. Like, I don't think she's gonna like throw the drink on the ground and be like, get me another. She just like, that's her thing. Like, that's her thing. I love her hair. She's gorgeous in real life.
I love the
She's
dedication
the
she has to her style and her glam, and like she's always serving looks, and like so is Erica,
Yes.
but that's like Erica's full-time job also, and Dorit just does it for fun, which I really appreciate.
But like Erica giving her lessons on like how to like sing to PK is like, that was a moment.
I totally
was a
agree.
moment.
And when they were in the first few episodes, when they were like getting along in Vegas, like there was nothing better.
Yeah, nothing
I
better.
didn't even realize how much I needed their friendship.
Dorit would be the most fun, I think, to like actually hang out with and go out with.
Agreed.
Because Erica, while that would be so much fun and I would kill to be in her squad, I think I would try and impress her way too much because she's Erica Jane. Whereas Dorit would be like chill. Like I bought a t-shirt the other day because I saw Dorit wearing that, and I never do that. I was like,
Really?
Dorit's wearing it, I have to buy it.
What t-shirt?
It was, it's something at Intermix, NSF t-shirt. It's like, she was wearing it in white, I bought it in like army green, and it's kind of like ripped, but it's cool.
That's so
And I was
cool.
like, so Dorit.
Speaking of West Coast, OC's coming back soon.
Yes, it is.
What can we expect?
So I think, well, did you like last season? Because I felt like a lot of people didn't,
Yeah.
and I think it got a bad rap. Like all of
And
my friends.
I'm gonna choose to blame Peggy.
That's fair. Peggy Salahian. I mean, I was never the biggest OC fan. Like that was probably the last one I kind of hitched a ride onto, even though it's the original.
Mm-hmm.
According to Andy, he says this season is much better. Like Vicky brings it. It's really got good chemistry. It has good drama. So I'm just hoping that it kind of pulls through because I did kind of find last season to be a little bit of a bummer, but it's only up from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I love Kelly Dodd, and I can't believe I'm saying that. Like,
She texted me.
she's
because
someone
she wanted
else
to-
who's had a major transformation, like on the show. Because after her first season, I was
Yes.
like, this woman is a liability. She's evil. She goes below the belt. Like, they shouldn't have to be around her. And now I'm like, if you ever take Kelly off the show,
Do you like Megan King Evans?
like, I only will forever love her because she exposed Brooks.
Yeah.
So she'll always be good in my book. But as a housewife, like, she wasn't doing that much for me.
Yeah, she was kind of, you felt like she was over it.
Yeah, she was over it. Like, she had a lot going on. She was like between cities, and I felt like she
Yeah.
was spread thin.
And do you like Tamra?
I do like Tamara, and I love Tamara and Shannon. I love Shannon Bedore.
Shannon really Shannon, I mean, listen, we saw a lot of weight gain there. We saw a lot of issues going on. Like, talk
She's
about
the
having an
every woman.
exposed. She is like what real people are.
I totally agree.
Not that they aren't real people, but it's easy to relate to Shannon Bedore because I feel like that's something that everyone goes through.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
And I really hope that we see like the re-emancipation of Shannon Bedore.
There will be justice for Shannon
Oh,
Bedore.
yay! That makes me so happy. Also, do you ever think Heather Dubrow will return?
I don't, although that was definitely in the ether for a while, but I think, I mean, listen, she could make a comeback like Bethany where it's like you give it 3 seasons and then all of a sudden it's like you're really new and interesting again.
Yeah.
I think we have to wait a little bit more time for that to happen, but I mean, listen, anything is possible. I think, do you want her to come back?
I loved her.
Okay.
I thought she brought like a different touch to the OC, and it was
Yes.
always welcome, but the show goes on without her as well.
I love a brunette.
Yes.
Love a
Oh my God,
brunette.
you're so Heather Dubrow.
I love a brunette.
What housewife of all of the franchises, and we were just talking about this
Yeah.
this past week, do you think deserves like a second chance that you would like to see come back?
So I saw this question come through and I was really thinking about it last night and I was like, it's hard to say because like I would love Jill Zarin to kind of come back. Like I really think it would be a very interesting dynamic now having Dorinda here and all the women have sort of grown up, like to see Jill kind of thrown in. And we saw her momentarily at Bobby's funeral, which was super sad this season. You know who I kind of really, I liked her, but I don't think she offered a lot was Kristen Takeman.
Huh.
And I see you judging me, Jackie. I
No,
see it.
no.
And listen, she wasn't
I'm
Housewives
waiting
vibes,
patiently
but
for the
she
explanation.
was so attractive.
Okay.
So it's like the lesbian coming out of me that's just like my own little thing.
Right.
Just my own little thing.
Very fair.
I'm not speaking for the viewers here. I know I'm not speaking for you. I get that. I understand. You know, there's a couple Jersey people. Like sometimes I think like Dina or Caroline, just to throw it back in there would be really, really fun.
Yeah.
I mean, if Phaedra came back, that would be just a whole other ball of wax because that was so terrible how it ended.
So terrible.
So
do you
for
think
her-
that she could ever?
I don't, because I don't think any of the women want to be around her, and you can't really have a show where like you're so isolated. As you said, you really need an ally on it. At least one person who's going to speak up for you when no one else is listening to you. She doesn't really have that.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be everything that we want it to be.
Very fair.
Who do you want to come back?
We were talking about this in depth, and I think Brandi Glanville is the kick in the pants that Beverly Hills needs.
Could you imagine if Brandi Glanville came back but was on Real Housewives of New York? Like, imagine her and Bethany.
No,
That's what
can't.
I want to see. Like, I want to see that.
One housewife should move to a different city and like join a different franchise. That would be so interesting.
It's like a wife swap.
Yes.
Like, that would be great. That's
That
a
would be
spinoff.
great.
Done.
Okay. What is the craziest or most elaborate gift Andy has received from a Bravo celebrity?
A few years ago, probably like 5 years ago, we got a box of vibrators.
Ooh, from who?
I think it was like to celebrate when Candy was doing like her
That's what I was
Candy Coated
thinking.
Nights, and now she has her own like talk show on
I saw
Sundays.
a preview for it.
It's literally, so I spoke to her last night. I spoke to her last night and I was interviewing her and I was like, tell me some goss. Like, what is the juiciest thing? And she said that Erica Jane on the after show goes, like, she is so freaky and like so spicy. She used the word spicy to me. She's like, you have to see
When
it.
is Erica on?
Oh God, I don't think she's the first episode. I think she's like 2 or 3. So
Okay,
you'll
we'll
see
keep
it.
an eye
But
out.
like, definitely watch the after show because
Okay.
that's where you, like, it's the web, so you can go deeper than you can. But she said it was like unreal, and for Candy to be saying that, I was
That's
like,
crazy.
oh my God,
Oh wow, that's so exciting.
that's a lot. So I think because it was either like in response to her coming on the air, or maybe it was sent by her. It was legitimately 30 vibrators of like high-end vibrators, and I had to go into Andy's office and I was like, "Do you want these?" And he was like, "You know what, Darren? You can keep them." And I gave them to all of my friends, and I would just like pass them out like I was
That's so
Oprah,
funny.
like $300 vibrators, like passing them out. One of my friends this was like 5-6 years ago, had never orgasmed before in her life. And I gave her this, and I was like, courtesy of me from Andy Cohen to you. And she went home that night, she's like, dare I say that Andy Cohen gave me my first orgasm? And I was
That's
like,
hilarious.
And she's gay, and I was like, that needs to be the title of your first book. That is amazing.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Okay, I have one final question for you because we're out of time.
Shoot.
And it's very random, but something near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
Ladies of London,
Yes.
will we ever see it back? And why did it end? Was it only because Caroline moved to Dubai?
I don't think that was the only reason. I think that, ratings have a factor, fans have a factor. I think there's so much programming on Bravo that other things just kind of trumped it with Vanderpump Rules and Southern Charm and 7 Housewives franchises. I don't want to say never because we always need a show abroad. I don't see it in the near future.
Okay.
It's got to come back and be like retro and hip again.
I loved it so much.
Oh
And I
my
love
God.
Caroline. I still follow her. Like, she's everything.
Oh my God. I'm really not going to forget, Jackie, your face when I said Kristen Takeman. And
I
now
just-
I Takeman it back because my God,
No.
your face.
I was just not
It
what I
was
was
Judge.
expecting. Because, like, I thought it was
You
going to
were
be,
like,
like, one of the,
Really?
the heavy hitters.
No, it was, listen, I love an underdog.
Okay.
I love an underdog.
I very much appreciate that. Thank you so much
Thanks
for
for
being
having
here.
me.
I
This
feel like I
is-
could still ask so many more questions. Like, Jackson and Brittany are engaged, and I'm so excited for Vanderpump Rules.
Very excited about it. It's going to be great. He told me he got a ring like 6 months ago, and he was just waiting to kind of propose until we were back filming. So I knew he had a ring for a while.
And I appreciate him doing that because, like,
Yeah.
he's in tune with what's necessary. If they started the season and they were just engaged and we didn't get to see it, like, that would be a bummer.
That wouldn't have been fun at all. He's
Right.
smart. He knows what he's doing.
We say that all the time, and he's a wonderful reality TV star.
Yeah, and did you see that at the Columbus Zoo, they named a new monkey, Jax Taylor, after him?
No, I did not
Oh,
see
you
that.
need to see that story. That is in your top 5 stories. That's what you need to do. And it was named after him, and he like had tweeted at them. They were like, because we're such Vanderpump Rules at a zoo. We're such Vanderpump Rules stars. Like, we're gonna name a brand new monkey, Jax Taylor.
That's amazing.
First and last name. I was like, that's awesome.
A firsty lasty.
Yes.
It always comes
Firsty
back to a
lasty.
firsty lassie. Darren, thank you so much for being here.
My
Where can
pleasure.
everyone follow you, listen to your podcast, etc.?
At Carpe Darren is for all of my social handles. Martinis and Murderers at oxygen.com. You can find it anywhere you get your podcast, and bravotv.com/weekly pregame.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Go enjoy your weekly pregame right now. It's only Thursday, damn. Tomorrow we are back with Lauren Everts-Bostic, The Skinny Confidential. I'm so excited.
Ooh.
And have a great day, everyone. I'm taking Theo for a walk because it's Aunt Sneetch's day out.